God, I gotta remember just the simple control scheme here. I haven't played this game in close to a month. So how's it going, guys? My name's Graeme. This is Jimmy the Pulsating Mass. As I'm sure most of you remember, it's been missing for quite some time from our lives, but it is back now, better than ever. Or roughly the same. Somewhere in between the two, I'm sure. We had just done our first day of school. And I honestly don't think there's any reason to do anything other than go straight to the next day of school. It's... some of the order of events is missing right now. It's been too long, but I know that we were just kind of working our way through this. We went and saw our dad, and he was like, "Have you found the secret knowledge yet?" And the answer was a hard and fast no. "Hey, kid, we really need to get that stupid book. I thought I enjoyed being a janitor, but it's kind of a drag. You only lasted one day, Punch. You got to give these things a try. You can't just decide you hate it after one day. 3 days minimum. A week probably would be adequate, but one day, man, that's just... you're just calling it quits a little early. I believe that you should give it another chance. My boss really put me through the ringer yesterday. I mean, I have to admit, this is the first actual job I've ever had, so I don't really have anything to compare it to. But I've got to wake up super early and follow orders. Jeez. Let me know you... Why can't I talk today? Because I haven't done this in a month. Let me tell you something about Punch Tanaka. He's not a follow orders kind of guy. He's more of a run free like the wind kind of guy. I'm a tornado, kid, and I'm about to blow down this building. Oh man, my boss is looking over here. I'm not supposed to talk to the kids, kid. I'm gonna find that book and get the hell out of this dead-end nightmare. What a drag. Was really born to be a leader, hey? Not a follower? Ugh, I overslept. My body didn't want to come back to school. We better head to class. I don't want to get detention. Class is about to begin. Would you like to change into a different monster? Yes, I would. And I also want you guys to tell me whether or not the game volume is too loud, because it feels loud to me. I should probably, speak more quietly. I'm going to blow out my voice within the first 20 minutes of this stream if I talk at that volume, but I feel like I'm trying to talk over the music that I'm hearing. Had we gone to class as the Lantern? I'm not sure if we did. We'll try that. Jimmy feels kind of biodegradable. God, just failure on the board, but it's just missing a couple vowels there. The teacher is starting the science lesson. Today, the class is learning about plants. The teacher holds up a sycamore leaf and starts talking about it. This gives Jimmy an idea. He snaps his fingers and the leaf ignites into flames. The teacher fumbles it from hand to hand, then it tumbles to the ground and she stomps on it. She calms herself down and reaches for her next sample, an oak leaf. Jimmy readies himself for round 2. Hey, Jimmy thinks he might have learned a little something. Yay! Good for you, Jimmy. You've learned to be a real asshole and how to disrupt class. Good on ya. Lower the music a tiny bit. It's gonna entirely depend if you're listening just open on a phone or in headphones or whatever. The difference between the two is gonna be very, very different. I seem quiet. For the time being, I'm pretty much just gonna leave things as is, and we'll see. We'll see how things balance out. I'll wait for a few more reports on the sound situation. Jimmy's waiting for Punch to get on, but he's taking so long that Jimmy decided to actually practice typing. Why? Oh, I must have clicked off the game a little bit accidentally. There we go. Well, he mainly just pushes keys absent-mindedly with his index finger. All of a sudden, Punch's avatar appears on the screen. Hey kid, today's been a real beast. Punch's avatar's long giraffe neck wilts to the side. My boss is really hounding me about all sorts of stupid crap. I thought I was going to find that book today, but he's not even giving me a chance. I wonder if the principal found out I was undercover and is making this guy keep me busy. It's like a game of cat and mouse, except this mouse is actually a Bengal tiger. Wait a minute. What if he hasn't figured out who I am? What if this is just what it means to be a janitor? Wow, what an undervalued profession. Anyway, I'm super busy right now, so I can't talk anymore. Here's an illegal MP3 I downloaded as an apology. It's Toy Soldier Parade. Well, thanks, Punch. That's just swell. I wish you would have paid for it, though. I don't support any of that. At lunch, Lars is nowhere to be found. There are lots of people around, but Jimmy feels alone. He picks at his meatloaf with his fork. Hey, you're that weird kid, aren't you? I do have a name, and I don't really like to be referred to as weird kid, but I suppose, yes, I'm odd in various ways. I do tend to shift into monsters from time to time, if you want to consider that weird. I don't know if I necessarily would. The chat isn't loading. There's got to be something on your end, I'd say. Hey, oh yeah, you're the weird kid. Yeah, it's definitely you. It's easy to miss you because you're so small. Am I like in a high school and I'm a kid still? I don't really know what age range this school is. I bet I could beat you up if I wanted to. So glad I don't care enough to try. What are you doing hanging out with Beard Boy and that creepy janitor all the time? It's like you brought a freak show to Shinryu Academy. My daddy works at the best company and he's gonna get me a high-paying job right out of school. Wow, how's that silver spoon feel up your ass there, Caddy? I don't even have to go to college if I don't want to. I bet you'll have to spend 4 years in college just to work at a second-rate company. God, the way you just sit there and stare at me, you're even worse than the new girl. Talking to you makes me want to puke. Later, loser. This isn't the girl that Lars had a crush on, is it? I think this is the girl who was hanging out at the arcade, but is not the crush girl. Jimmy the Pulsating Mass Visual Novel Edition. Basically, it's pretty much what this stretch of the game is. Ryan says he's not a big fan of this part. It's a nice change of pace. I like that it switches things up. Like how we had that detective section. That was really awesome. This one's maybe not as exciting as that, but it is kind of funny to just merge genres wherever they felt like. Toki Doki Pulsating Club. I've never played Doki Doki Literature Club. I get the joke, but I've never really had much interest in it. I don't really know. Don't know if it's my thing. No, guys, this is Jimmy and Pulsating the Mass dating sim, not following the people try to get it on. Yeah, this is like the only visual novel where these people aren't just trying to get laid left and right. But Lars kind of is. Right? So I guess he does follow the usual trope there. Jimmy's ignored for the rest of lunch. His meatloaf has grown cold. The gravy is congealed. He stirs it absent-mindedly until the bell rings. That sounds like the worst meal ever. Class is about to begin. Would you like to change? Yes. What have I not been? I think I've been most things. Jimmy feels kind of stationary. The teacher's starting the art lesson. Today, everyone gets to draw whatever they want. Jimmy draws a nice little house in a big green field. Then he draws himself growing tall and proud from the ground. He thinks that the lonely flower could use a family, so he draws 4 more flowers. The first flower is a tall, skinny one with glasses, and there's a big, hefty yellow flower right next to it. The other 2 are pretty blue flower and a huge flower wearing a black hat. Jimmy feels kind of sad all of a sudden. Maybe he'll draw more later. Hey, Jimmy thinks he might have learned a little something. A little something about himself, perhaps. Lars is thirsty for the purple-haired high schooler. Is it the one that was being mean to us? Isn't there another one that he kind of goes after? The school, if you remember, is a high school, since Lars can get in as an older student. As for Jimmy, well, yeah, I mean, Jimmy could pass off as older, probably, but I just kind of wonder, like, is this why he just sits there and like doodles in class and stuff? Because he's like 8 years old and he's learning all these things that should be taught to like 18-year-olds, you know? Hey Jimbo, sorry I missed lunch. Some guys were forcing me to lick the bathroom floor. Oh god. Damn it, Lars. On the plus side, kind of killed my appetite. There's no point in sugarcoating this, Jimmy. I really hate it here. This is probably the worst possible place on the planet. Believe it. I would believe that you wouldn't like it. We got mass music coming on. Pulsating mass. Hey, Beard Boy. Thanks for cleaning the bathroom. It reeked, but now it's nice and shiny thanks to you. But, see, we've got a problem. A big problem. See, I was talking to my girl about what a good job you did, and she got jealous. Super jealous. Seems like the girls' bathroom is even filthier than the boys'. So you're gonna have to clean that one too, Beard Boy. Hey, I have an idea. Why don't you get your creepy janitor friend to help you? Well, he probably actually has like a mop, so he could do it for real. Well, Jimmy can't stand seeing his uncle like this, so he pushes the no-good Nick. Big mistake, dweeb. Yeah, big mistake. I haven't been in a battle in a while. Why did they both go to sleep? Oh man, I'm stuck fighting as the flower. I'm sure I can switch out of it. We'll see if we can make do as the flower for now. Might be nice to play as the flower for the sake of healing. We'll try and rampage as a flower. I imagine a flower wouldn't be a very good rampager, but we're gonna give it a try. Can you rob either of them? 800 bucks. She's loaded. Yeah, rob her. Fuck her. She's really mean. Oh, I see. I guess we should have robbed before murdering. Kind of ruined that girl. Quick, flail around like a big wiggly blob. That's the only solution, Lars. We'll get you through this. I feel like I was gonna win that no matter what. Well, that went very easy. Oh, you even leveled up out of it. Waiting for the action? We got just a little bit of action there. Steal their lunch money. Yeah, she was rolling in lunch money. What the hell? School food was never great, but the fluff and Play-Doh mash, dude. We never had school lunches. We had to pack our own. You little brat. Oh, something stuck in my throat. Do you think this is all we're capable of? I'll show you. Crap. It's the principal. This isn't over. I hope he didn't see anything. We're gonna get detention. Principal Pulsating mass. Just sits there throbbing away. It looks weird because he has the same, like from here down, he looks the same as Lars. They're both wearing the same like uniform suit or whatever. And then he's like got long hair, similar to how Lars does. Jimmy hears a voice inside of his mind. What have we here? Fighting on school premises? Such bad behavior. Jimmy, I really thought this kind of thing was beneath you. I'm afraid you'll have to be punished. Why don't you come with me to my office? Mr. Principal. Oh, here's the crush girl. There we go. It's one purple hair, one pink hair. Here we got the pink haired girl. You have to help me, Mr. Principal. I've got a really bad stomachache. Where's the nurse's office? Just throbbing away. I know, but it's an emergency. My tummy hurts so bad. Thank you so much, sir. Jimmy hears a voice inside of his mind. Wait here, Jimmy. When I return, we can discuss your punishment. That's funny that he's still, like, helping this girl, that he still took a moment to be like, okay, we'll go get you dealt with first. Shh, you should be more careful. There are bad people here. You should probably duck out. My name is Hitomi, by the way. See you later. We finally got a name for you, Lars. Something to write over in your notebook over and over 1,000 times. Hitomi plus Lars. Something off about the principal, but I can't quite put my finger on it. You're back early today. Did something happen? I better not get a call from your teacher. Also, don't forget your primary goal. You've got to find the secret knowledge. As for me, I was finally able to find a lead. Thanks to the sketch artist, I ran into several people who positively identified Helga. She seems to be quite popular, actually. Of course she would be. She's a lovely. They call her Happy Smile Lady. When I asked them where I could find her, though, they weren't very confidial with me. They mainly seemed confused. One of them suggested that I stop by Tetsuya Kawaii. It seems like such a large chain of toys and other useless tchotchkes. It's not much, but it's a lead. I'll investigate tomorrow. Don't forget, you must find the secret knowledge. Try your best tomorrow. I wasn't doing anything other than my best, Dad. The spelling bee is in 2 days. Oh, we're gonna lose that so hard. I'm, like, pretty much 100% confident that, well, that's not what I wanted. How do I bring up that menu? This is what I want. I'm pretty much 100% confident that Jimmy is dyslexic. And so a spelling bee is going to be like the worst possible thing for him. Keep forgetting I can't leave through that side. You and your friends used to make mashed potato art? What else are you going to do with poorly made mashed potatoes? Mashed potatoes are such an easy thing to do well. Unacceptable to have sloppy potatoes. So I learned in some of my own time with the game, every time you level up the flower, you get plus 3 MP and HP, while all the other forms give you 1 to their base stats. Wait, so like, leveling up the flower doesn't improve other imaginations, right? It's just that the flower levels up more significantly than the other ones do? Or when you say base stat, do you just mean it's just improving the flower, or would like Jimmy and his standard form and the other guys like level up as well? Since there's only 1 bed, do you think bears? Wait, sorry, I gotta read that again. So since there's only 1 bed, do you think they do a wee pair of bears and stack on top of each other? Yes, 100%. They totally. Lars would be on the bottom, then Andrew and Jimmy's on top. Flower gains permanent HP and MP per level. And to level 40, it gains a skill that increases your XP. Mm-hmm. I've never even done a spelling bee before. We like never had them. It's for every form? Leveling up the flower helps everything else? That's pretty crazy. I would have been great to know that sooner. That's awesome. Awesome bit of advice. Thanks for that, guys. Another day at school. Jimmy looks around the courtyard for Punch and Lars, but he can't see him. As the students mill around him, Jimmy gets the distinct impression that he's totally, utterly alone. Jimmy hears a voice inside his mind. Back already? You may have evaded punishment for 1 day, but don't be arrogant. This is my school. It's only a matter of time before you slip up again. And when that happens, Jimmy, you'll never leave here alive. Tick-tock, Jimmy. Classes are about to start. Would you like to change? I'm pretty sure we've been the Blob and maybe the Goon in the first day of school. Then we did the flower and the lantern. I don't know if we've done the squawk. I've lost track a little bit. We'll do the squawker. Jimmy feels kind of airborne. The teacher's starting the math lesson. Today, the class is going over fractions. Jimmy already knows how to do fractions, how fractions work, so he's bored. Jimmy's trying his best to listen, but when he hears the word numerator, it's fun to say fast. Numerator. Jimmy kind of lost his train of thought. It's not a very good train of thought, though. He's not like working out any important problems. Certainly not figuring out anything about that secret knowledge, are you, Jimmy? He shifts his focus back to the teacher and tries to pay attention again. But then, do you know what they said after that? Denominator. What's that? Denominator? Of course. Oh boy, that was even better. Hey, Jimmy thinks he might have learned a little something. I mean, he made it sound like he already knew what those 2 words were. Peculiar. He learned by just saying them over and over again. He sure as shit knows those words, I'll tell you what. Punch's avatar struts in place. Its gangly giraffe legs stretching forward and back. Yo, kid, I just made a breakthrough. So, my boss made me clean the bathroom today. Apparently some kid spit all over the floor or something. It was swimming in saliva. Oh god, that's from Lars licking it all up. That's so goddamn gross. Why has his mouth produced so much saliva? How deranged do you have to be to do a thing like that? Don't you know that someone's got to clean up your messes? Anyway, that's not the point. The point is, when I was cleaning, the principal came in. I was working in the stall next to him, so he never got a look a lock on me. Let me tell you, the guy took forever, and it reeked pretty bad too. It's like the guy ate a bunch of raw meat last night. When I complained to my boss about the smell, he was like, "Oh yeah, it's always like that. Every day, too, about that time." So I asked him why he made me clean the bathroom at the exact same time. If it was the same thing every day, he just laughed. I'm beginning to think my boss is a grade A jerk. That's not important. The important thing is that I know exactly when he goes to the bathroom every day. I'm gonna swipe his keys next time. Why? The boss says you're not allowed in the principal's office. You know that's gotta be where he's hiding the book. Alright, I'm a man on a mission. You just keep your head in the game. Once I get those keys, we'll be home free. Man, Punch Tanaka, MVP, most valuable punch. Punch's avatar does a spin and moonwalks off the screen. No, this guy again? Which guy is it? The one that you don't like? The pulsating mass. I'm guessing you don't like the principal mass. Jimmy's already a boss at math, probably from fighting his way through the math dungeon. I imagine that would have helped things out a lot. And also having a super brilliant scientist dad, he probably taught him a lot along the way. Sorry I didn't meet you in the courtyard before school. I went in through the back so the bullies wouldn't hassle me. It was an old trick I learned back in my first trip through high school. Oh, no way. On screen together for the first time, perhaps? Are they hitting it off with their similarly colored purple eyes? Very cool eyes that these two have in common? Oh god, I hope they're not related. I'm just kidding. I assume that's not the case, but I hope that they're hitting it off, and I also hope that we find out that Lars is like 20 and she's 18. That somehow Lars isn't that old. I don't want there to be like a weird, gross age gap. Man, that's some average, somewhere between average and below average coffee. Hi, Jimmy, mind if I sit here? The other girls aren't very hospitable. Hi, Hitomi. It's kind of works out well because it just sounds like he said hi, Hitomi. It didn't sound like he stuttered. Do I know you? Oh, I'm name's Lars. I'm Jimmy's best friend. Pleased to meet you. Jimmy's a sweet boy, so I'm sure you're sweet too. Oh, shucks. My mom used to say I was as sweet as apple pie. Then I would say, well, I don't know about that. And then she would say, well, we better find out for sure. And then she would make me an apple pie. You're funny. I am. I mean, yeah, whatever. I guess it just comes naturally. Well, looks like lunch is almost over. It was nice meeting you, Lars. Jimmy, I don't remember anything I just said. Lars is fucking hilarious. Probably still not my favorite character. I think Helga might be up there with one of my favorite characters. Or Mr. Marvelous. Or Timmy. Timothy. He's got a soft spot for him as well. But Lars is pretty hilarious. But pathetic at the same time, so it's hard for him to be a favorite character when he's so pathetic. But that was a funny. I like him more after that little interaction. Class is about to begin. Would you like to change? I would. Something, I feel like maybe we did the vampire before. I'm gonna be a big bear. A bear in class seems like it would be a funny, wacky situation to get into. You know, I've never noticed, but there's a little info guy on the computer screen probably reporting on the constant deaths of the same guy. and I'll have to look at that. I didn't notice that either. He's Helga's brother, so he's probably close to her age. I know. And Andrew looks quite old. Andrew's like balding and everything. But say Helga had Jimmy. There's Buck though. Buck came first. Yeah, they're probably all like close to 40 or whatever. So it's that age gap is weird. Lars is talking to new people. Good for him. I know, right? Lars is me when I'm ordering stuff at restaurants. Do you just strictly order apple pies? Lars is such a gentle soul. Jimmy feels kind of disgruntled. Grumbly disgruntled bear. The teacher's starting the social studies lesson. Bears know lots about social studies. I'm sure he'll ace this. Today the class is learning about the presidents of the United States of America. Maybe not the side of things that he would be familiar with. Jimmy's considering smashing up his desk and going on an old-fashioned rampage. Then the teacher starts talking about Theodore Roosevelt, the teddy himself. Apparently, the teddy bear was named after him. Jimmy imagines the soft, huggable little guys and feels his heart begin to melt. Ugh, no, must harness endless rage. Jimmy flips his desk over and runs through the wall, leaving a Jimmy-shaped hole behind him. He knocks down some drawings, push-pinned to a corkboard, and rips a water fountain from the wall. That's better. Hey, Jimmy thinks he might have learned a little something. What the hell did he learn? Just that Teddy Roosevelt was a thing? Is that about all he learned? Everyone, seems like there's a lot of people in the chat who are having nice little connections here with Lars. Lars is a nice, relatable character in this story. Hey, Jimbo. You know, I'm starting to think things are looking up. Punch told me he has a plan to get into the principal's office. For the record, though, I don't like how he interrupts. Oh, yeah, for a second I thought it was interprets. Interrupts my internet time. He complains a lot about all his work that he has to do, but I think he spends most of his time goofing off online. Anyway, looks like we're not going to have to stay here much longer. Plus your dad says he's close to finding Helga. Nobody's bullied me today, and I actually had a conversation with Hitomi. Jimmy, do you think I have a shot with her? Lars, I'm sorry for all these mean things I said. I got in a lot of trouble, you know. Oh, well, good, I'm glad. It's fine. Thanks so much for understanding. Anyway, Mrs. Fushitora wanted me to tell you that you've won an award. Oh, it's just another big setup. Really, for what? Oh, you know, most improved, for most improved. I don't know the specifics. I'm supposed to take you back to her class with me. Well, okay. I feel like they're gonna carry Lars. Gonna dump pig's blood on him or something. It's about time someone acknowledged how much I've improved, I think. I'll catch you later, Jimbo. What an idiot. Looks like it's just you and me this time, loser. You humiliated me pretty bad yesterday, but I ain't gonna happen again. Jimmy, you've gotta run. He's not what he seems to be. Jimmy ran back inside. His breath echoed in the empty hallways. Before Hitomi came, he saw something flash across the face of the bully. It was something inhuman. He waits alone outside of the classroom until his teacher returns with the rest of the students. Class is about to begin. Would you like to change into a different monster? I thought we would get to fight him once more, one-on-one. We will find out soon enough, I'm sure. Jimmy thinks he might have a lawsuit on his hands. Because he damaged so much school property, perhaps? He learned he'll always be angry. That's a terrible lesson to learn. Lars improved the most at improving. He's really on the up and up. He's taken off, man. There's no stopping him now. I would like to change you to a different monster, but I don't know which. We could level up the flower more. I feel like I want to rotate through everything. I think we did the vampire once, but whatever, we'll find out. He feels kind of anemic. The teacher's starting the English class. Today, she's going over grammar. She's explaining prepositions to the class. She writes out 3 sentences on the blackboard. Who would like to point out the preposition in this sentence, she asks. A girl in the front row raises her hand and underlines one of the words. For the next sentence, she chooses a young boy sitting next to Jimmy, and he does the same. Who would like to find the preposition in the last sentence, she asks, but no one raises their hand. The music cut off. Her eyes scan across the class. When she stops, she's looking right at Jimmy. His heart sinks. Does he have a heart? He is a vampire. Maybe just not a beating one. Jimmy drags himself to the blackboard. Oh, this must be one of those ones where whatever the monster you were was irrelevant. He drags himself to the blackboard. The other sentences have short words underlined. One is only 2 letters, one is 4. The shortest word he can find is right at the beginning of the sentence, so he underlines that. I'm sorry, his teacher says. Jimmy slumps back into his seat. She underlines another word. This one is 4 letters long, and one of the letters in the middle looks like a plus sign. Jimmy tries to remember that for the future. The bell rings, and Jimmy walks out of the school with his head hanging low. He might not just be dyslexic, he might be fully illiterate. Jimmy, I trust that school's going well. I've run into a strange situation myself. I checked out Tetsuya Kawaii, and well, I suppose you could say I found Happy Smile Lady. It's apparently a popular character. There were several different toys based on her. The odd thing is that she looks just like Helga. The resemblance is uncanny. I bought several, of course. They're just adorable. But why has Helga become a chain of toys? Something I'll have to investigate. Do your best tomorrow. Hopefully you'll be able to find the secret knowledge. Another day passes. It's now Thursday, the 4th day of school. The spelling bee is in 1 day. And we're so unprepared. We haven't studied at all. Studying for a spelling bee is weird because it just seems just study all words. Just take a look at the English language from one end to the other and learn that. That's how you study for a spelling bee. Great, nice narrow focus there. Fantastic. I'm a terrible speller. I feel like I've gotten better now later in life. Forced myself to learn to get better, but in school I was like, especially I would say grade like 7 and under, before I started putting the time in, was a god awful speller. Just terrible. Truth be told, I hate the fact that this game seems so underrated and is not sold very well. It seems based off the fact that there's only like 65 reviews on Steam. 65 reviews is not bad, because I bet you only 1 in 10, 1 in 20 people review a game. Something like this, though, is kind of, I think once you play it, then you get it. Like, you understand it, right? And so, like, to understand the appeal. And so I wonder if people would be more drawn to review, like, more likely to review, meaning maybe it did sell a little bit under or whatever. The game has definitely carved out its own, like, specific fan base, though, which is really cool. Like, very dedicated, very hardcore fan base, which is super awesome. And I'm hoping that the game can kind of find its legs. Maybe someday, like, I don't know, Dunkey or Markiplier or someone will, like, put out a video on it that'll really give it that shot in the arm that it needs. I really, really do hope that this game becomes more widespread. It's really awesome to have it feel like a private little thing that we get to enjoy all to ourselves, but I would really love it to find success. Maybe whatever small amount of success it has found is exactly like what Casey needed. Maybe he's made some healthy returns on it or anything. I have no idea. Jimmy, having problems with reading and spelling sucks, because unless you have dyslexia, people don't take you seriously. I think even people with dyslexia struggle with that. Like, that people are just like, well, you know, just do it. Just do it better. Like, I think it's a hard thing for people to grasp. They either just... It's interesting. It's interesting that there's diagnosable things like dyslexia, but, like, really, I think when you tell people that, there's still, like, this stigma that people are just going to think that it's your fault that you're not putting the work in, that maybe you're a little slow, a little thick. But no, it's like an actual thing. Like, learning disabilities exist, and it sucks. It's got to be so goddamn hard to go through school with that, because people are going to pick on you and stuff. It's terrible. Man, why are people so mean? Especially at this age, right? Spelling bees were terrifying to me because my parents would test me every day for the bee and I never won. Not actual bees, of course, but for like class spelling bees, if that makes sense. Oh, so not like the national, everyone come together, just like your class of like 30 kids or whatever would sit down and do a spelling bee. Dunkey hates turn-based RPGs. Yeah, he does have I think he's also said though that they can win him over. Like, there are a very select few that he said that he does like. And I feel like the oddness of this game would appeal to him enough. Like, I honestly thought at some point this game would have showed up on his channel by now, because it would be like appeal to him in the way that maybe something like Undertale or Lisa did, that they have that quirkiness, that fun side that he would want to show off, even if the combat isn't really for him. But like, I wonder, I've never heard his thoughts on Earthbound. I'd be curious what he thinks of that. Weird. When I went to get my Most Improved award yesterday, Mrs. Fushitora pretended not to know what I was talking about. Well, I guess that doesn't matter. It's not like I need an award. Just knowing that I'm the Most Improved is enough. He's just taking it on faith. Anyway, things keep looking up. We better get to class, Jimbo. Class is about to begin. Would you like to change into a different monster? I would. We didn't really get to do the vampire last time. Jimmy feels kind of anemic. The teacher is starting the science lesson. Today the class is going over the solar system. Jimmy doesn't need to breathe, so he imagines that he'd be just fine in outer space. Except for the temperature, maybe he could build a house on an asteroid and float around forever. Hey, you've been to space, Jimmy. That was way early on, but you've been there before. You know what it's like. You know what's up. Of course, there aren't any humans in space, which means no blood for Jimmy. He'd have to bring some snacks with him at the very least, just to tide him over until he reached a new solar system. Hey, Jimmy thinks he might have learned a little something. Learning about the mass expanses of space. Hey, if Mark or Jack did a video, even a short one, I'm sure it would help. Oh man, I think West of Loathing would have had a big fan base and would have done really well regardless, but there's no way that Mark's crazy successful video and series on that didn't give that game a big boost. So yeah, I would love if this game eventually made it across one of their desks, because it would be like less views for me but more for the game overall, and I feel like I've already got like Nate's dedicated group of people who like watching and playing this game with me, so thank you all. Thanks for that. How do we play Madness Project Nexus 2? I have a copy from supporting the Kickstarter like 2 or 3 years ago. You can totally pay for alpha or beta access at this point. But yeah, you do have to pay for that game, unfortunately. The only ones Donkey said he liked were Paper Mario, Undertale, and Lisa, so maybe he would like this game. I think he would enjoy the odd side of it. Oh, info guy. Yeah, there he is. There's a monkey with a bunch of money, a controller, some sort of headphone, I don't know, a Discord app or something, and an info guy's there. Well, I tried to initiate secret plan, codename Sneak. Oh, I wish it was just codename Sneak. Codename Sneak into the principal's office while he's in the can. I'm afraid things didn't go Punch Tanaka's way this time. Punch's avatar hangs its head in shame. It's still a good plan, but my boss asked me to clean the girls' bathroom instead. I feel like a total creep going in there, but I guess that's my job now. Is that what responsibility feels like? Maybe Punch is learning a little something along the way too. Man, it sucks. Oh, my nose is so itchy. Anyway, I was in a stall scrubbing a toilet when some purple-haired girl walked in. You gotta put a sign up saying you're in there, dude. I think she was that Hitomi girl that Uncle Kid won't stop talking about. She must not have been oh my god. She must not have seen me due to my natural aptitude towards stealthiness. Well, I didn't become a janitor so I could perv on high school girls, so I was on my way out when the weird white light flashed. I also thought I heard some music, like a theme song or something. Then, when she stepped out of the stall, she was wearing a different outfit. I don't know. Why change in such a flashy way when you think no one's watching? Punch's avatar shrugs. Anyway, all that's to say that the plan failed. Is this the other purple-haired girl? Is there more to Hitomi than meets the eye, or is this the other purple-haired girl and, you know, she's changing because of her weird pulsating massiness? Is the other possible option there? Anyway, all that's to say that the plan failed. The good news is tomorrow my boss is taking the day off, so I'm definitely gonna deliver. Punch Tanaka out. What? Hitomi has a theme song? I'm not even sure what that really means. Is she an actress or something? That'd be neat. Hey, are you gonna eat your cornbread? Hello, boys. I have something important I must share with you. Hitomi, I've been thinking a lot too. I know that we've just met, but well, oh, come on, Lars, don't. Lars, please. Oh, the music cut out again. Why? I have to get this out. Boys, you should leave this school as soon as possible. But Hitomi. Lars, this is important. I can't go into too much detail, but the school isn't safe. You're both so sweet. You should find a new school, a normal school. I don't know if you've noticed, but there's something very wrong with the principal. I hadn't noticed. No, it's went right under my radar. What, Lars, you notice anything weird? I can't put my finger on it, but he radiates a dark aura. I mean, it's like he's doing that. If you believe in that kind of thing, it's like he attracts bad people to him. And there are many bad people at this school. You've run into some already, but they're much worse than you think. That's all I can say on the matter. I want you both to be safe, so please trust me. I understand, but there's a reason we have to stay here too, Hitomi. More importantly, I think I love you. Oh no, Lars. I mean, you're sweet, but I just can't. I think I might have been too forward. I think so too, Lars. But being honest, wish I could have been a little speaker in your ear there and told you maybe that wasn't the best idea. Let's change into the flower. I don't know, we'll try and level the flower up a little bit more. Cornbread's dope. I love cornbread. Jimmy feels kind of... This is literally the only school in the world. Yeah, we're kind of stuck here, it seems like. Lars, no, what the fuck, man? Yeah, poor awkward Lars. The teacher's starting the music lesson. Today, the class gets to play whatever instrument they want. Jimmy knows that the best way to learn is to start from the bottom, so he picks up a recorder. Toot toot toot. It doesn't sound very good. Jimmy knows that, but practice makes perfect. Jimmy dutifully plays a scale up and down until he gets the hang of it. He's working on figuring out the notes to Mary Had a Little Lamb, but he runs out of time. That's fine. He knows the next time he'll learn and get even better. Hey, Jimmy thinks he might have learned a little something. Learned a little something about perseverance. Good for him, man. Nice. That seemed like another non-monster specific one. At recess, there's a stillness in the air. Jimmy looks around for Lars, but he's not out yet. Neither's Hitomi. Actually, he's alone in the middle of the courtyard. When did the other students from his class leave? Where are these students who are normally playing? Wait, is there not a single real student in this? Is all of this just part of the pulsating mass? The jungle gym is empty. Hopscotch's chalk has faded from the sun. The swings shift and squeak from the frigid wind. Jimmy feels like he's being watched. Jimmy. There was two of them, and then I don't know what that was that came up behind that. Jimmy. I think it's every single, classmate all smashed into one. Jimmy, get out of here. They're growing stronger. You've got to run, Jimmy. Don't worry, bud. I know I've been letting these bullies get the best of me, but I can't let Hitomi fight them alone. I've got to show that I deserve most improved after all. Lars, no. You shouldn't be here. You could get hurt. If I get hurt, that's okay. I get hurt all the time. As long as you and Jimmy are safe, I don't mind. Lars. All right, bring it on. That is kind of his thing. He does do his undulating thing, and he just takes the damage. I thought it would be weird for this big showdown to be a day early. I totally thought that it would happen with the spelling bee, right? So tomorrow, that whole big showdown is probably going to come to fruition there. Oh my god, it's a black blob! Not the black blob, no! Oh god, the unbelievable uncomfortableness of just walking up to someone in high school and with no prior interaction with them, almost at all. You talk to them twice and being like, I really like you, we should date, and being like, I don't really know who you are. Sweet. Great, good to hear. Glad that didn't crush my soul one bit. That's fine. Lars, you're amazing. I kind of expected to be lying in the fetal position, getting kicked repeatedly right about now. Weird. They were just scared off by your tremendous fighting energy. Yeah, that must be it. Come on, Jimmy. Let me walk you back to class. Tremendously. Class is about to begin. Would you like to change? I would. Yeah, Lars was definitely pulling it out, swinging it around. Good way to scare them off. Let's do the blob. I don't know, it doesn't matter. The teacher's starting the math lesson. Today the class is going over measurements. Jimmy already knows all this stuff, so he's bored. He's interested in exactly what his volume might be. He squirms out of his seat and crawls to the teacher's desk, careful so as not to alert her. Then he hops up into a 2-liter flask. Only part of his body fits, though. He pushes himself into the flask harder, kicking against the desk, knocking various flasks and beakers to the ground. The class is laughing, and the teacher tells Jimmy to go back to his desk. Jimmy sits back down, but it's hard to see things when his head is mostly squeezed into a flask. Hey, Jimmy thinks he might have learned a little something. Might have learned that his head is roughly 2 liters. Boom. So many levels up. I feel like we're gonna have to go into a battle, and we'll have all these additional levels and everything, and hopefully it helps. Another day after school, Jimmy meets up with Lars and Punch, then heads back to Shinryu. I'm afraid I've run into a roadblock. Turns out that Happy Smile Lady is a cultural icon that dates back to the 80s. The resemblance to Helga is merely coincidental. It's an uncanny resemblance, though. I must admit that I'm a bit smitten by Happy Smile Lady. I think I'll take some time off tomorrow to research her more fully. Perhaps I'll stop by Tetsuo Kurai's corporate headquarters and see if I can get an autograph from Happy Smile Lady's voice actress. Oh, try your best to find the secret knowledge. That's the most important thing. Friday, the 5th day of school. The spelling bee is today. And I don't really feel ready for it. We're going in fresh. Going in blind. Doing it live. Didn't learn a single thing. We learned a 4-letter word that had a plus sign in the middle of it. That was the extent of the studying we managed to do for the spelling bee. We, probably aren't gonna win. It's the day of the spelling bee. Lars and Punch are nowhere to be found. Jimmy's alone in the courtyard. He walks up to the doors of Shinryu Academy. They stand before him like enormous fangs of a long-dead monster. Ooh, very descriptive, very poetic. He pushes them open and walks into its gaping mouth. Class is about to begin. Would you like to change? I would. Of course I would. Happy little sunflower. Now that you told me that it's worth leveling up, I'm trying to commit to that a little bit more here. Here seems like a good opportunity to do it outside of battle. Today the class is going over topography. Jimmy imagines what it would be like to live in a forest. There would be trees and ponds and flowers all around him. Maybe a bunny rabbit would hop next to him and nibble on some nearby vegetation. Maybe it would nibble on you too, Jimmy. Are you willing to take that risk? It would be pretty nice. But there wouldn't be many people around, so Jimmy's happy right where he is. Hey, Jimmy thinks he might have learned a little something. He might have learned that he's a little bit more of a social butterfly than he is a lonely flower. Perhaps that's what he learned. Perhaps he should imagine himself as a butterfly next. I mean, yeah, Helga does kind of look like she belongs in the 80s. It kind of all ties together, doesn't it? Yo, kid, guess what I've got? Punch's avatar spins around and does the splits. That's right, I got the keys to the principal's office. The world is a strange, chaotic place, but one thing is always the same. You can trust Punch to Naka. I had to reach under the stall and take them from his pocket. Gross. It was pretty stressful, and well, it stunk pretty bad. Whatever, it had to be done. Once school's over, we can break into his office and nab the book. Pretty rad, huh? Punch's avatar dances around some more, then slows to a stop. Hey kid, you're being super quiet. You alright? Gotta admit, I'm a little disappointed. One thing that I've been questioning is if Jimmy is illiterate, is he, like, even receiving these messages or understanding them? Maybe it does an audio translation for him. I don't know. I was hoping for a congratulations, maybe a thank you. I did risk my life, you know. Maybe not. Could have definitely lost a hand. It looked pretty awesome with the hook, but that's not the point. It'd be hard to punch with the hook, too. Anyway, you seem like you got something on your mind, so I'm going to stop bugging you. Work that noise out. Work that noise out. Later today, we'll grab the book and get out of this dump. Like, Jimmy's just not responding the whole time, right? Is he, like, just not receiving those messages at all? And then he talks to Lars about it later and gets the info through there. Hey, Jimbo, you seem down. Me too. After yesterday, I thought I could make some progress with Hitomi, but she's been so distant. It's like she doesn't want anything to do with me. Lars. Hitomi! How long have you been there? Look, Lars, I know I've been acting strange. The truth is, there's some things about me that you don't know. Like I have a theme song. Sometimes I flash like a bright white light. We can never be together. For you see, you're 3 times my age. Please understand. What is it, Hitomi? I'm sure I can handle it. I mean, there's some stuff about me that you should know too. I'm sorry, I have to go. Man, I wish I could figure out the right things to say. I'm just not that kind of person. I always say whatever comes to mind and regret it later. Oh well. This burger tastes like garbage. I'm gonna go eat it anyway. Class is about to begin. Would you like to change? No, let's be the flower and keep leveling that up then. There's no lesson right now. Oh, it's time for the spelling bee. Damn it. We're so underprepared. Yeah, that was a weird moment when it said that all the kids were laughing at him rolling around like a blob in the beakers. I thought he was imagining himself doing that. That was the first time it was like, no, he's actually doing it. So imagine the looks on the kids' faces when he's just randomly turning into shit. Yeah, it would be a little startling. You mean you didn't go to school with a vampire? I think I did. I think I went to school with 2 of them, but it was never proven. They never went outside a lot. They wore a lot of black. They wore cloak-like clothes often. They were quite pale. Nothing significant about their teeth, but there were suspicions. The teacher has all of the students form a line around the perimeter of the classroom. One by one, the teacher asks the students to move to the front of the blackboard and spell a word. Like failure. Each student that fails sits down in their desk. Each student that succeeds goes to the back of the line. The line moves forward and Jimmy feels like a chambered bullet in a revolver, clicking closer and closer to the barrel. Jimmy's name is called. He wipes the sweat from his palms onto his pants. His leg is twitching. His mouth is dry. Spell induction. Her voice sounds like a steel trap snapping shut. The rest of the class is silent. I mean, if other people have failed, if you fail too, it wouldn't be so bad. Just write up to the board and write poop or something and then be like, haha, funny, right? I didn't actually, I knew how to spell it all along. I just don't like spelling bees. Jimmy can hear his breath, the sound of him dry swallowing. Jimmy closes his eyes. Oh my god, is he gonna like black out from stress? When Jimmy opens his eyes, the other students are gone. The teacher is gone. He's alone in the classroom. Hey there, Jimmy. Ever since you humiliated me in the courtyard, I've been wanting to get even. Look around, it's just us. No one can save you now. Hey, Jimmy. Mrs. Fushitora and the rest of the class disappeared and the school got super creepy all of a sudden? Oh. 2 on 1. Think that scares me? I'm tired of wearing this human skin. So brittle. Watch it peel right off. What's he gonna turn into? Oh. Well, he looks kind of dopey then, doesn't he? Like a weird magma man? Like the devil, maybe? Maybe that's a little spooky. I don't know what's going on. He's fucked. That's all I can say. A shadow warrior. Can we steal anything from him? Nothing to steal. In that case, we will undulate. The perfect plan. A flawless plan. You can tell I put a lot of thought into that one. Ooh. That was stronger than I would have guessed. What's he gonna do? He attacks. Big mistake, you big jabroni. I'm not even gonna rampage this time. We can take him without it. Oh, right, I'm still using my stupid grape shot thing. He's absorbing the darkness. Oh. Well, then maybe I will just rampage and finish him off. Maybe there's no point in just doing a quick killing blow. Oh, look at that. You received a nice little level up there, Jimmy. Good for you. I guess things are getting serious. We better find Punch and get the book quick. Are we gonna actually finally get to like walk around the school and we'll fight Shadow Warriors? Looks like Punch isn't here. Wait, it's Omi. You. I've hated you since I first smelled you. Shadow Warrior, your evil ends here. Do you think you stand a chance against the power of... Is Hitomi basically like a vampire slayer? I mean, not slaying vampires, but like she's like a hidden secret warrior who's here to banish demons and shit. I remember when there was a big presentation in my bio class and we were all getting picked one by random, and it was surprisingly exciting, kind of like Russian roulette. I hate that. If there's ever a situation where I have to present anything and there's an option to go first, I take it. Or second. Second is preferable. Watch someone else do it, warm the crowd up, give everyone a chance to tune out so less people are paying attention to your own presentation. Boom, get up there second, get rid of that anxiety, and then just coast the rest of the day. I think the Shadow Warriors are based on the Oni, a creature from Japanese mythology. You're probably right. I think I can picture what you're talking about. And that does... It's probably the whole Japanese theme and everything. It makes sense. That would be cool. Lars? Don't worry, Hitomi. We're here to save you. That's not necessary. I can just... there's no time. Hey, everyone look over there. She's like Sailor Moon. Moon magic activate. Yeah, she's definitely like Sailor Moon. Oh, Hitomi. I didn't know you could do that. Hitomi? Who's Hitomi? I'm pretty Jesus, I'm pretty soldier Luna. I'm a moon warrior. A warrior from the moon. No, you're not. Lars, how would you know? Oh, aren't you an actress? Is this for the school play? So, A moon warrior has followed us all the way to this disgusting little planet. No wonder you stink so bad. I'll enjoy licking your blood from my nails. What a fucked up thing to say. I like the stance that she's got going. Whatever. I don't give a shit. Go for the rampage. Do your thing. What kind of things does she have? Her space jutsu. Protect and lovely. Wait, are these like poorly translated on purpose? Protect and lovely? Create a wall of magic energy. Reflect enemy magic for 1 turn. Would that protect everyone or just Hitomi? Milky Way fists. These fists defend the universe. 300% physical damage, 2-turn cooldown. LM Starshine. Oh, probably like lunar magic. Sunshine. Magical girl technique. Love magic. Oh, it's love magic Starshine. 400% magic damage. Magical heartbeat. Amass your life energy in preparation for the next attack. Resets cooldown. 8-turn cooldown. Instant. That's pretty cool. You can write off those cooldowns. Well, let's go for it. Let's use your big baller attacks and see how strong they really are. Stop that. Stop absorbing darkness. It's not allowed. I won't allow it. That's what happens. That's what happens when you absorb darkness. Hope you feel good about yourself. Sailor Moon powers activate. Wow, that was really good, Hitomi. You never told me you had moon powers. You two don't really know each other that well. You are a brave man, and strong, too, but I am not Hitomi. I am Pretty Soldier Luna. I don't get it. This also means she's probably not, like, 16 or whatever, so things are looking better, Lars. Am I missing something, Hitomi? My god, Lars. We don't have time for this. We may have defeated some of the Shadow Warriors, but more remain. They've come here from the dark side of the moon. As a moon warrior, it is my sworn duty to defeat them. Come, we must hurry. Your other friend is in danger. Oh, poor Punch. What's he got going on? He looks like he's okay still. We got there in time. Well, for your bio speech, I was second to last and I had to talk about a banana for 2 minutes. Ironically, it was the only project they got 100% on in that entire year. Did they just, like, you weren't supposed to prepare anything? The point was that you had to give a talk? We did that in, like, an English literature class. It was like practicing your impromptu speech methods. It was like everyone was handed a subject and then given, like, 5 minutes to, like, think about maybe what they wanted to say, and then everyone had to go up and give their, like, 30-second or 2-minute talk or whatever it was. Mine was on, like, highways or something like that. I don't know. It was weird. But yeah, the point was that it was supposed to be a subject you, like, wouldn't know anything about. You just had to, like, fill in that time and make it sound, like, believable. It was an interesting exercise, actually. Lars, Witch's anime doesn't understand the need for a secret identity. What the hell, Lars? Yeah, he should be fully... He said he, like, likes anime and stuff. He's probably seen Sailor Moon before. He should understand completely what's going on here. If moon warriors age faster than humans, then, like, yeah, maybe. If anything, she's probably, like, 700 years old or something. Yo, kid, Uncle Kid. And, is it some kind of moon warrior running with you? Oh, yeah. You're that Hitomi chick. Wow, he just understood it immediately, didn't he? Not a second of time wasted explaining any of that. I'm not. I'm Pretty Soldier Luna. Whatever you say, girly. Look, I'd love to sit and chat, but I'm kind of busy here. You guys mind lending a hand? He's just, like, wiping down desks or something. Ugh, a moon warrior. What a drag. I was just about to chew on this guy's bones. Patience, patience. She just brought us more snacks. So I guess there's just... Either, I doubt we're fighting the exact same ones again. They're just, like, coming back up now. Am I, like, too strong for this section or something? Like, why am I just wasting these enemies? I imagine it's gonna get hard, like, just all of a sudden. All of a sudden things will be, like, crazy difficult. But for right now, it's, like, not a concern. Ooh, I don't think they have anything to steal. I won't worry about that. I don't remember 100% of everything that Punch can do. Let's just use steal from them, and there's nothing to steal. She has nothing to steal. Okay, we've confirmed. Nothing to steal. It's fine. you had to do impromptu debates in class as well. Yeah, it's a valuable skill to have, I think. Very much so. It's hard to be able to speak entirely off the top of your head. We'll just try her regular attacks. See what kind of shit she can lay down just doing more or less regular attacks. Well, didn't go so well, did it? Calls upon the forces of darkness? Shit, that was pretty strong. Well, let's try and put an end to this sooner than later, shall we? Before things get a little out of hand. Yeah, use your cool fists. Use your special fists. For the banana project, we had like 3 days to come up with how a plant grows, and the teacher gave me banana. I finished the project on the morning bus the day it was due. God damn. Sometimes, man, school just doesn't feel like it was really... Sometimes it felt like it taught you the wrong lessons. Because you do something like that, you get away with it, and you get 100%, and you're like, huh, I can get away with doing shit like this last minute with low effort. It's kind of the wrong lessons to learn, but are you playing on easy mode? No, I don't think so. Actually, I know for sure not. Yummy, yummy, yummy. I got Bunsbo in my tummy. I don't know what bone... Oh, because he was going to eat bones. Oh, there was a typo. You corrected yourself. Yes. Yeah, just snacking on some delicious bones. Have you ever eaten bone marrow before? It's super not worth it. It's like one individual bone will have the tiniest thin little piece of marrow in it that you can like cook up and eat. And it's so not worth the time, and it's very expensive and doesn't taste like anything. It doesn't really seem that worth it. The energy is receding. The school will return to normal. You have all been brave and helpful, but there are more challenges I must face alone. You don't have to fight alone. I imagine that the boss is going to be hard, yeah. Hey, Uncle Kid. I know you're a tough guy and all of that, all of a sudden and all that, but we've got our own stuff to do. Let's grab the book from the principal's office and get the hell out of here. The principal. He is the final mystery of the school. Why were the Shadow Warriors drawn to him? Why does he give off such an evil energy? The principal isn't human, nor is he a Shadow Warrior. He's something horrible, something I don't understand. I will go with you to the office. If the principal is there, by the light of the moon, I will protect you. Oh, gross. It's just a pile of intestines, a heart, a bean bag. I don't really know what the bag is, or whatever it is on the corner there. It looks gross. We had impromptu debates in English class too, but I never got to debate since everyone just ignored whatever I say. Debates, I was never a big fan of debating. All that debating proved to me was that everyone already has made up their mind, and you're not going to convince anyone by nature of just talking through it. There was these two really quiet kids in the class who just like they weren't dumb or anything by any means. One was just literally, he was from like the Czech Republic, and the other guy was just very shy, so neither of them liked to speak up very much, and the teacher put them on a team because he didn't want to put them in a group with someone who was more talkative than either of them because he didn't want them to get easily overshadowed. So I thought that was a good idea, but then that also meant that like if you paired them up against, like made them debate against someone who was well spoken and comfortable talking in front of people, then gonna get crushed regardless of the seemingly regardless of the subject. So I got paired up with this girl in class, and I don't remember who, but we had to research why we had to debate slavery. That's what it was. We had to debate slavery. So these two quiet kids had to say slavery's bad, and me and this other girl in class had to say slavery was good. And so it was so like uncomfortable to discuss that we got all like quiet too. So it was like the world's quietest, slowest, calmest debate. But it was pretty funny to sit there and research like reasons why maybe people would like slavery. And like it was super fucked, but I totally get what the teacher was doing with that. And so I thought that was kind of the cool thing. In university too, I got to do a cool debate that was kind of like a mock UN thing where we had to represent different countries and then like work through this problem, not just using our own opinions, but we were like graded based on how closely our decision making followed what that country's decision making would be. And so that was kind of cool too, because it was less about your own beliefs and more about like learning this other countries very strongly. So that was kind of a cool exercise too. And then we like came to a big resolution at the end where we had to like vote to pass a bill or whatever, and it was like the point of the exercise to show it's going to be ridiculously hard to pass anything in the UN because everyone's going to have such dramatically different ideas. I'll get back to the game here now. Oh, I'll read a couple comments here too. Wizardness says, honestly, there was a similar project where we had to write an essay and we had 2 days in class and at home it was due in the morning. I did that last minute as well, my friend, and we wrote short. It's, yeah, the amount of times that I've put days into a project versus hours and come out with a similar grade can be kind of disheartening. Man, where is that stupid thing? This place is creeping me out. Check the bookshelf, maybe? Big time. Oh god, the legs on the desk are skeletons too. There are many books here. Can't you just take one? It's a specific book. It looks like it's spent a while in the ocean. It also smells like fish. Hey man, don't look at me like that. It was an accident. Throb, throb. Throb, throb. As he dramatically, flamboyantly enters into the room, he hears a voice inside his head, looking for this. The pulsating mass holds up. Principal pulsating mass holds up the secret knowledge. Sorry, I didn't mean to disrespect his title there. It won't help you, Jimmy. Not that you'll get it from me anyway. You're not leaving this office alive. Hey, kid. Have you checked? Whoa! When did you show up? Don't worry, Jimmy. We can beat this together. Vile thing. By the light of the moon, you will be vanquished. I should start saying that in my day-to-day job. By the light of the moon, I will make it to the bus stop in time. By the light of the moon, I would like 2 creams in my coffee. Jimmy hears a voice inside his mind. These people are inconsequential to me. It's you, Jimmy. You're the one I will devour. Ooh, yeah, but you're gonna have to fight through all of us. Oh shit, he drains everyone's energy. God damn. Protects against physical attacks, protects against magical attacks, seeking out weaknesses, improves perception. What in the fuck? Well, that was some garbage, wasn't it? He just did everything and anything that would make things impossible for me. I'm not a fan. I don't like how that just worked out. Can you steal anything? Is there anything to be stolen? So none of them have buffs. They put all the buffs on this guy, so it's going to be entirely be about just killing the bats for now. Fair enough. And what can you do? Will it protect everyone? No. Protect Lars. I'm going to cast that to protect Lars because he's going to be the target of everything. The 10... What is it called again? The Tanakarati. Tanakarati, for sure. I want to attack everyone. Shit. I don't think he has... Oh, he does. Roughhouse. Roughhouse attacks everyone. I thought maybe he did. Jeez. Magic barrier. Curled up like a python. Good. Grape shot. Time to see how much health these things actually have. A fair amount. Nice roughhouse in there. This one's well done. Punch got mangled. Whoops. Come on. Oh, was that because they found the weakness on Punch? Is that why he got so fucked up? Shit. I, like, don't understand at all what I could be doing here. Probably a good idea to heal. Shit. I needed Punch because I needed 2 people who could attack everything at the same time. I didn't want to spend a turn just healing up like that. Okay. I should probably bring back Punch. It's not going so good though. Yeah. We gotta take out all of his things. Pulsating mass goes on a rampage, fucking ruin everyone. Good. Good. I should really choose one to target. Like, I'm gonna die and I'm gonna have to restart, but I feel like each one does its own specific thing. So maybe I take out Bat E or something, because he's the one who specifically does the thing where he seeks out other things' weaknesses. So maybe he would be a good one to take out. Being drained of energy sucks. And improves perception. The A and B take out your physical and your magic, and then this guy way off to the side here does, well, you might as well just sleep, I guess. Or just heal, patch yourself up, whatever, do your thing while we sit and think on this for a moment longer. Oh no, it's drains energy. Okay. Seeing more or less what's going on there. Try not to attack everyone. Certain bats will naturally deflect. Yeah, so that's... With it naturally deflect. That's kind of what I wondered, if that's what happened to Punch, why he got so mangled. So I'm guessing the ones that specifically cast spells that are like magic protection for this guy, they're probably also the ones that are naturally magic protected. So I'll have to be very choosy about what I attack and when. Attack. Protection. Okay, what is the very last one do? Perception. Right. That's the one I'm probably like least concerned about. He seems like the one that is least threatening, really. Keeps mind lasering me. I want to kill E first, I think. He'll be my main target. Alright, let's just die and start that over again. Jimmy lost, as was to be expected in that particular scenario. Yeah, AoE was definitely the wrong move there. Shit, I hadn't saved in so long, so I guess I'm throwing down a save now. Also, being impenetrable naturally reflects physical attacks too. Right. Bat breens. Attack all the bat breeds. All right, we just get to go right back into this, right? There we go. That's good that you just get to go right back to it. Drains energy, amplifies attack, protects physical, protects magic, weakness, perception. All right, I maybe have a target set. Weakness bat. You're the one who's getting it. You're gonna be the main target. Hey, Hitomi and Lars make a good pair. I just kind of realized the fact that he protects himself, she protects him. They got like a little nice bit of mutualism going on there. And we will crush. Mag combo? Maybe we just mag combo this one and try and get it killed as quickly as possible. I feel like it's, they have quite a lot of health. And it resisted it, that son of a bitch. Damn, I really could use some magic attacks. Hitomi should probably do that. I mean, she won't be able to magic barrier Lars. Get out of there with the weak point measurements. No good. No thanks. Don't want that. But yeah, you should use your magic cooldown business to try and take that guy down. Punch. I think we're gonna send you. Who should I attack next? Who's the next? The Dreamstone that almost never works out how we thought it would. Yeah, you gotta attack the brains first, of course. After E, you should take out C, since it makes the principal's attack target the whole party instead of just one guy. Is that what was happening? Because it was, shit, what the hell? Drains energy, then I thought it was like protects physical, protects magic. I'll take your word on it, the C is a good one to target next. You sure? Impenetrable reflex? I thought it just made you do 1 damage or something. That sounds right. That sounds right. A weak counter. Sure. We'll make C the next target. Why not? We'll see how that goes. Take him down. Nicely done. Bashes his stupid brain. Straight in his dumb brain. Drains energy. Amplifies attack. B. I think I want to take B down. B is the one amplifying attack. We're gonna go on a rampage. Counter. Fuck. Gotta wait on the cooldown anyways. Yeah, everyone's gotta contribute here. Everyone do your thing. Except don't do any crazy AoE shit. Punch would be real helpful if you knew 1 healing spell or something. Maybe I should have given him a healing book. Oh, well done. Great work, team. I'm all about that. I'm not attacking him right away, so none of that really particularly matters. Having my energy drained is a piss off, so I think I'm gonna do that next. Still has 1 more on the cooldown there. In that case, you might as well protect Lars a little bit more. And we'll go for a nice crushing bat punch to Bat A. But I think Perception Bat is the next one I would want to take down. Because all these guys protecting... Oh, shit. All these guys protecting the boss doesn't really matter since I'm not attacking him right away anyways. I want to take 100% of all these guys out first. I'll get you started on that. Counter and use your Starshine magic. I believe in you. I believe I can fly. Nice. And oh, come on! I thought that would have been enough to take out that one. So I would have, sent more attacks against that otherwise. Okay. I really need to commit some healing to Jimbo here. Does he still have counter? Is that the counter thing? I'm not sure if it is. I would hate to be wrong about that, so I'm gonna... It's not. Alright, you should use that then. Beat the bat brain and just standard attack this guy. I think this is going well. I think this is coming together handily. Well done. Good work, team. Quit that. Quit absorbing darkness. It's not good. I don't like that he heals like 300 and some health. That's too much. It is more than I would like to see. I unfortunately have to commit a turn to just healing up, looking after ourselves as much as possible. Trying to stay above water there. As the bat brains get taken down, things start to become a little easier. That's good. Seems like I just have the last couple to take down here, so it shouldn't be too much more to deal with. I'm feeling pretty good about how things are coming together. Man, maybe I should have killed the energy draining one first, because that really sucks to have all that zapped away from me so thoroughly. And you, man, I didn't want him to one-shot that guy, and then, then not remain as an option to attack, and then have Hitomi or someone be like, oh, okay, the next down the line to attack is the principal then, because then it gets smoked. Then it would, like, get reflected and you'd get messed up, so I'm glad that didn't happen. We're just gonna throw a couple standard attacks over there to try and take that out. Now, oh, come on with that, you guys. Come on, I was just trying to save a tiny little bit of energy. Great work, everyone. Yeah. It was weak. It's pathetic. I believe I thought better of your abilities. How dare you make me look so foolish. There we go. There we go, team. Now we got it. And just no one use magic attacks. Right? Yeah, you guys can start attacking the principal. It's fine. That is fine. And you spend your magic attack killing that. Called shot. Yeah, we'll do a called shot. Like, she might as well use the magic attack on that thing. What the fuck just happened? What just happened? Why did none of that... Oh, the thing that magic protects also magic reflects, I think, is what just happened there. Ooh, whoops. I think that's how I managed to screw that up so royally. You should probably just heal with an item, I think. Yeah, you can use the wait. Did I use the wrong one? Coca-Cola's MP. Yeah. Use your ants on a log. That's what I want. That's what I need. You crush this thing. How about that? So I don't think I can use magic to kill it. There we go. Now we can just focus on killing this dude. All hands on deck. All hands committing fully to murder time. And we should be all good. Should be all set. Shit. We really burned through everyone's MP, like, really aggressively here. Hell of an attack there, Jimbo. Keep pulling off that sort of shit, man. That was fantastic. If you can do that more often, we'll be set. Totally gravy. Not much. So at this point, Punch Punch can use items on other people. That'll be what Punch does, because his attacks aren't going to be that worth it anyways. So we'll try and keep things going as much as we can, but... And Star Shine, and you should... No one's actually that desperate for a healing. You can use a Coca-Cola on Hitomi. She'll probably need it sooner than later. We got this in the bag, though. This boss wasn't so bad. I mean, I guess it just took learning that AoE attacks were definitely not going to do the trick, and then just kind of committing to specific targets and stuff. It was fine. This battle was A-okay. I'm assuming he's not going to have another form. He might have another form. I shouldn't be so confident so quickly. Things could still go very much not my way very quickly here. And pretty much it's just stuck to Jimmy to take care of things with Rampage, but I think he might pull it off here. Oh, so close. There we go. Suck my dick. Pulsating mass. I got a bunch of comments to go through. Lots of experience and money. That's good. Ryan said, oh, I wanted to say I left a comment on the video where you found the Dark Dungeon. Oh, I did see that comment, and I specifically didn't read it because you... Thank you for the way you worded it. You had a thing that you were like, if you want to know how to do this, read on. And I was like, nah, no spoilers. So I didn't read that comment. I did see it. I didn't read it, though. Thank you for warning that it was going to be a spoiler. I appreciate that. Man, this is going to be surprisingly... Man, this is going to... Surprisingly well. The streamer I watched had some problems, even though he was really high level, and he used the Dreamstone every turn. Ah, the Dreamstone's garbage. It's a trick. It's a lie. I heard this was a hard boss, but didn't have many problems with it. I wonder why that went so smoothly. It is the mask that principal. Hey, William, haven't seen you in a while. Mostly because I haven't been streaming, not because you haven't been around. But yes, that was the current iteration of the mask. Now it's just a regular man who just happens to look like that. He's Principal Pulsating Mass. Are we sure this isn't on easy mode? Yes, I am sure about that. Took him out with a 69. Nice. I also noticed that. And there was like some small part of my brain that wanted to point it out. And I was like, only I'll laugh at it. So thank you. Thank you to, thank you to Star King 64 and Billy Madison for being the two other people immature enough to laugh at that. What's the story so far? Man, we are like 37 hours at this game or something. It's too much. I haven't streamed it in like a month though, so if the last one you watched was that one I did like a month ago, you haven't really missed out on much. Suck it, Principal Dickhead. Principal Testicle Head. A little more accurate, maybe. Ha! got the book. Thanks almost exclusively to the cunning plan of Punch Tanaka. Actually, largely, yes. We didn't do anything. We just attended classes. Punch has a tendency to shine additional praise on himself. This time it's earned. It's like legitimately, yeah, you did good here, bud. Now, maybe Papa Kill will treat me with some respect. We did it! Lars, everyone, you're so amazing. Yes, now marry Lars, please. He needs it. Now that the source of evil energy has been defeated, it's time for pretty soldier Luna to disappear. Goodbye. Hitomi, wait! I wish you would stop doing that. Oh, hello everyone. Things sure have been pretty strange lately, huh? Hitomi, you don't have to pretend any longer. Oh, so it's not actually a disguise. She was like embodying this person, maybe? You see, I'm also not what I pretend to be. I'm just posing as a high school student. You see, actually, I'm a pretty cool guy. Lars, maybe you're right. I'm not supposed to reveal my powers. Oh, okay, so it is the same person. They are aware of each other. But, well... Moon magic activate! As you can see, I, Hitomi, am actually Pretty Soldier Luna. Well, it's just a name I made up. My real name is Pretty Soldier Hitomi. We know Hitomi. But, how could you tell? I don't know, Hitomi. It's just something I feel. And the fact that you look 100% identical. I can tell it's you. Maybe it's something deep in my heart. Oh, Lars, I wish I could stay here with you, but now that the Shadow Warriors have been defeated, I must return to the moon. Well, I would if my spaceship weren't damaged when I landed. You should come with us. We're on a journey that's taken us to all sorts of places. Who knows, maybe we'll go to the moon too. Truly? I would enjoy traveling with you very much. Cool. Let's get out of here. I never want to see the inside of a school again. Jimmy hears a voice inside of his mind. Go on, take the book. Little good it'll do you. Why did I turn Scottish? Little good it'll do you. You're already falling down a deep, dark well. You just haven't admitted it to yourself. Heavy. For a second, it looked like Andrew was holding banana. He is reading the book, I would say. To be clear, that post has no story spoilers. It's just talking about how the dungeon works. Even so, I might come back. If at some point I'm totally stuck, it's good to know that comment's there, but I might skip it anyways. Principal Saggy, Testicle Head. Him and Stanos, we get along well. Nutsack chin there. Lars is going to be at Mars. Man, I hope he gets to go to Mars at some point. That would be great. Lars should be the king of Mars. Go Sailor Moon. Who would have guessed that Hitomi and Pretty Soldier Luna were the same? Jimmy is a sad boy. There we go. Well, what do you think, Papa Kid? Did Punch Tanaka redeem himself? Considering the fact that this is so water damaged that it's completely illegible, I'd say no, he did not. Ah, shit. Dang. But at the very least, the secret knowledge is back in our hands. I might be able to decipher it in time. Meanwhile, while I was checking out Tetsuya Kawaii's corporate headquarters, I heard multiple employees mention a winged monstrosity had been circling the building. In one exchange, where an employee asked it to stop, it reportedly replied, "Get bent, nerd!" Only one conclusion can be drawn from this. Buck is currently circling the Tetsuya Kawaii building. It has to be Buck. Jimmy, the best course of action here is that you go talk with your brother. Perhaps you can help him through his affliction. Perhaps he might know where your mother is. I'll stay here and decipher the secret knowledge. Maybe I can ascertain a hint about how to defeat the pulsating mass. Go with you. No, that won't be necessary. Buck doesn't listen to me. Besides, you seem to have found a new companion. Strange new companion. Don't judge, Andrew. My name is Hitomi, sir. Forgive my rudeness for not introducing myself sooner. I see. Jimmy, you seem to be meeting lots of strange people. You should be more careful. Hitomi is a good person, Andrew. She's already helped us a lot. Anyway, I'll await you here. Good luck. Now we'll just go boogie our little flower ass back into the heat of things. Yeah, definitely want to heal up first, though. What kind of gear are you rocking right now, Hitomi? Are you locked and loaded? Carrying a full set moon crystal. You can see a universe swirling inside, and cute battle armor. Protects moon warriors from the threat of the demoniverse. I want to look at what Punch is holding. What kind of books do I have? Crush and Roughhouse. Yeah, I probably do want him to keep that stuff, actually. What was her personality type? Fashionable. If you're not up on the latest trends, you're miserable. Gain access to a third trinket slot. Oh, that's handy. What kind of shit can we dish out, do you think? Defense, magic attack. Yeah, she could use a lift on the magic attack, probably. Attack is good. Magic defense, maybe. Agility. Sure, you can have a lucky charm. Whatever, let's deck you out. Give you all kinds of great shit. And how about resist immunodeficiency? It doesn't matter. I don't care. I don't know. Ooh. Thermal bomb. You can have thermal bomb for the time being. And how about just they both just have 1 turn cooldowns, which maybe she needs. Maybe she needs another 1 turn cooldown type move. Man, where else? Don't forget to put your cash in the bank. Yeah, you're right. You're right. I just need to remember where the hell the bank is in this. Oh wait, there was like an ATM in that room I just walked out of, wasn't there? Otherwise, I don't really know where to go next. I don't remember how much of the town I've like really explored or anything like that. Pretty healthy looking bank account, I'd say. About to push her up over to 60,000. What a good little saver you've become, Jimmy. Just fantastic. So proud of ya. You have a nice day too, ATM. Where else can I go? I feel like I explored all this a lot, so I don't know. The instant gratification monkey. What comedian is that from? What is that from? I totally remember that. I know I have to go up to like the corporate tower, but I can't remember if I went to like these places yet. Oh, you must be here for the Platinum Member Luncheon. Let me just pull up your account. Let's see. I'm sorry, in order to qualify for the Platinum Member... Oh, man. I was so proud of my 60,000. I'm 40,000 away from being able to attend their Platinum Luncheon thing. Well, at least we got something to work towards then, don't we? Fine. We'll go investigate the tower instead and maybe go toe-to-toe with Buck. No one here. Seems like maybe they've abandoned the building. Yo, kid, that's far enough. Oh, you Johnny Knives near Unibrow? Looking sharp. You got a good outfit. What's the matter, kid? Surprised to see me? It's you, Kawaii, may make crappy toys. They've got a killer eye for security. Quit bragging, Johnny. Our win-loss record for this kid is pretty bleak. Hey, Punch kind of like knows his self again a little bit now. Maybe he'll recognize you guys and want to say something. Whoa, did Big Enormous slim down? Hey, Jimmy, it's me, Big Enormous. I did it, man. I lost the weight. I prefer if you call me Big Norman now. It just helps me focus more on who I really am instead of what others want me to be. Good for you, Big Enormous. What an inspiring motivational story. Norman, Johnny, Dee Dee. Oh man, you look so great. Boss, we thought your brain was broken. We didn't think you'd remember us. We didn't. Oh man, I promised myself I wouldn't cry no more. We've been working on ourselves, boss. Trying to be the best people we can be. I used to think that the number I saw on the scale was all I was. Through meditation and the power of positive thinking, I learned that I can finally just be who I really am. And the weight? It came right off. Diet and exercise, that's the only secret. When I was training in Sacred Lantern, I had a lot of time to think. Maybe, just maybe, the kid that beat me, he was just stronger than me. And that's okay. I only had myself to blame. If the kid's stronger, what should I do? Get stronger myself. I got over my pride and learned some real martial arts. I'm not some know-nothing punk anymore. Most of all, I learned how to harness the anger I felt inside. Instead of letting it control me, I control it. Now I'm unstoppable. And me, I learned that knives are stupid. What's the point of putting all your self-worth into something that can be taken so easily? That's why you shouldn't call me Johnny Knives no more. Call me Johnny Katana. 1. The katana is the perfect blade. My skill with it is absolute. 2. Johnny Katana is an awesome name. So cool. Man, so good to see you guys again. You've all gotten so much cooler. If we were back in the old days, we'd really rough up some stuff. Just say the word, boss. Let's ditch this joint and reform the petty thugs. We'd have to get a new batch of goons. We'd put them in line real quick. Johnny, my man. It sounds like music to my soul, but I gotta stay with the kid for now. What? Ain't we good enough, boss? Listen to me, Johnny, and listen good. You were always good enough. Even when you were weak. Even when you were a weak little baby, you were good enough. Why? Because you're my friend. You're all my friends. Boss. So this ain't about who's good enough to hang out with Punch Tanaka. I just owe the kid, that's all. And Punch Tanaka always pays his debts. We know, boss, we know. Well, whatever. I'm not gonna get all teary-eyed over crap like this. It just bails, just out of here. Where you going, DD? We're still in security detail. Think I care about this job? This place sucks and Mr. Mikura doesn't pay us anything worth a crap. So what if I let the kid go by? Not like it's any of my concern. Well, I guess that's it for now. It's good to see you again, boss. You too, kid. You look good. Like you've been given a real good fight. Keep at it. I'm sure we'll meet again. Boss, man, I'm gonna miss you. But you got your own life to live. I get that. I do too. Good catching up with those guys. Great bunch of boys. And one girl. Great bunch of peeps all around. Johnny No Knives. I've been calling him Johnny No Knives ever since I stole his dumb knives. Johnny Katana is a cooler name though. It rolls off the tongue very well. Congratulations to Big Norman on the weight loss. I'm proud of them. They've grown so much as people. It's really funny to see this the character development of this little like ragtag group of bandits. Look at Punch's kids, they're all grown up. Slight sobbing, followed by real hard sobbing. I assume he wouldn't be Johnny No Katana just yet. He will be once I take it though. Punch Tanaka and Johnny Katana sound really cool together. Yeah, they really were destined to be in a group together, weren't they? We're so tough now. You got no idea. Maybe one day we can have a rematch, you know, just for fun. Oh, that's nice that there's no, like, ill will. That they're just like, yeah, you want to show how we've grown, how you've grown? Why not square off? Kid, I got this feeling welling up inside of me. It feels like, I don't know, feels like sunshine. Yeah, me too, but that's because I'm a flower and I'm constantly photosynthesizing, so I tend to get that feeling a lot. You're probably just feeling pride, though. I think it's pride. We better move on before my sunglasses can no longer hide my tears. Oh. What poor, sweet, emotional Tanaka. What a true man. Johnny hits the button on the top floor. The elevator stopped early. Well, that's not what I said, you stupid broken elevator. I said top floor. Not whatever floor you feel like getting off on. Useless. Totally useless. I can immediately skip this battle. I'm just gonna do some real basic attacks to try and... Oh, come on. That was the worst possible thing that could have happened. I was like, I'm just gonna do basic attacks to get a feel for what kind of health this thing has. Get out of town with that. That sucked. In that case, everyone use magic attacks. And we'll just try and take this stupid dickbag out. I don't think he has any... You just guard? I don't think he has any magic attacks. Quit that. I want no more of that. You cut that shit out. Jimmy, what kind of... there you go. You do have a magic attack. That's good. glad he has something. And thermal bomb is way too costly. Damn. You guys just guard. We'll just take this thing out nice and slowly. Stupid flying cat creature. Now he's blocking magic too? Alright, fighting this thing is the worst. Jimmy, you're on kill this thing duty. Everyone else is on chill out duty because for some reason this flying cat thing is a huge pain in the ass to fight. Who would have guessed? He looks nervous. Oh, he's gonna fucking run away. After all that, he just ran away. Well, I hate that stupid cat. That cat is the worst. It didn't let you into the women's washroom, by the way. I tried. There appears to be nothing worth doing in here. It seemed worth a look, though. Could have been worthwhile. Office dungeon time. Yeah, super cool. Office dungeon. That's where the real shit goes down. Chat time. What? Oh, okay, I see what it's telling me. It just says read the chat. I'll read the chat, sure, why not? But then also I don't know what this is all about. Remember to fully utilize the bathroom to reach places you've never been before. Do I need to go back to that bathroom there? Has anyone gotten stuck in an elevator before? I don't think so. I do not trust the elevator in my office buildings. I know people have gotten stuck in it in the past, so I exclusively take the stairs to my office now. Good exercise, good excuse to get a little activity, but also I do not trust that elevator. I'm fine with elevators as a whole, but yeah, really would hate to get stuck in one. That would be so claustrophobic and so, It's not quite a phobia, but I'm always thinking in the back of my mind that I might get stuck. Yeah, never climb on an elevator if you remotely feel like you have to use the washroom. Chat time! Kind of reminds me of like chance time from Mario Party or something like that. Lars! Wow, this is the most uncomfortable look at you I've ever had. You looked much more handsome in your school uniform. Here you got a little bit of extra chins going on and your goatee looks a little sloppy. It's so cold in here. It's like they keep the thermostat below freezing. I can see my breath. Weird that this has never come up before. There's something unsettling about the atmosphere. Feel a dark presence enveloping the building. How are you able to detect stuff like that? 'Cause she's a moon lady. I fought shadow warriors all over the galaxy. They transmit energy waves at a certain frequency that my moon crystal can detect. Over time, I've learned to feel those even without my moon crystal. It's like there's a disturbance in the air. Oh, so it's the temperature drop. A sign of evil forces? No, I think the AC might just be broken. No, I thought I was gaining superpowers. Anyways, we need to be careful. The energy I'm feeling isn't like the Shadow Warriors. It's not exactly like the Principal either. It's definitely strong, though, and hostile. Like, at any other stage in the game, everyone's just kind of stood around and talked to each other. I don't know why all of a sudden 30, 40 hours into the game, this chat time thing popped up. I got no idea. Do I need to head back to the bathroom? Was that a like, you know, not so subtle hint that that's worth investigating further? I didn't directly skip that battle. Okay, so if this is the extent of everything here, then maybe maybe the bathroom is the way through. Can I fight this like I did before? Oh yeah, okay. Fair enough. I wasn't sure if that was a one-time thing. I didn't think I would ever fight something like this again. What is there to steal from him? Oh, so many great, wonderful things. We'll steal from him. Why not? It feels good to steal. Might as well take what we can from this guy. I feel like I've seen a sketchy video or two of escalators failing and people getting like trapped in escalators, like the escalators like collapsing or whatever. That's much more terrifying. Escalators suddenly wig me out more than elevators. You'll get stuck in an elevator, that's probably about the gist of it. If an elevator or an escalator collapses, which like has to happen through human interference, it's like not gonna happen otherwise, you can die. Crazy, don't look it up. There are videos of that shit, and it'll ruin you. You'll never want to take an escalator again. So I say skip over those. Not necessarily the bathroom on this floor. Alright, good, fair. I wonder if I should have stolen from this thing more. Seems like it all worked out, though. Maybe the party chat thing is a Tales game reference? What do you... By Tales game, is that like a company or like a specific series you're referencing? Careful with the not so subtle hints there, Star King. I feel like we all know we're heading towards Buck right now, so you know, for this particular time, that's not really anything that we don't already know, but just in case you were tempted to share more. The employee is loudly snoring. There's a security card sticking out of his front shirt pocket. Do you want to take it? Of course I do. Level 1 pass. All for me. Oh, I almost forgot to shake him. How foolish of me. You can't. That's really disappointing. I would have loved to give him a good hard shake. Oh, it'll be for the elevator. That makes sense. So many options. How much investigating do we want to do? What floor are we on right now, to be honest? Let's see what... We'll just start going through them in order, more or less. So we can't access that. That'll be level 2, I'm guessing. Level 2 access required. Alright, maybe we need to start from the other end. 86 must have been what we were just on. Hey, guy. I wanted a security pass. Trying to shake the code out of me, eh? Well, shake all you want. I can't remember a single number. Well, you're totally useless. Handsome Yang. Hi, I'm one of the Yang siblings, the handsome one. I don't know how I got my nickname. I guess it just sort of came naturally. I've been working on something top secret, but you'll have to find out what it is. Why? I forgot my passcode. I've got level 3 access, too. I'd be worried about losing my promotion, but it's easy to get ahead when you're as handsome as this. He should be weird, annoying laugh to replicate Yang. That's the new name I'm passing on to him. Hey, Hunter Pence. Thanks for tuning in. You missed the playoffs, did you? Guess you should have fucking hit some more home runs then. How'd the season go for you, Hunter? Did it all come together swimmingly? Did you, besides missing the playoffs, maybe that was your team's fault, not your own? I don't remember specifically looking up Hunter Pence stats at any point. Oh, hey, Star King. I'll trust you to not be dishing out any big time spoilers. Is this geeky Yang? Maybe is this another Yang brother? Tales series is an RPG series. I don't know if I really know that one. Bald Yang. I mean, he just looks like he has like a close cut haircut. Doesn't look necessarily bald. The train station in my town only has escalators to the different sections, and it's so scary because they constantly stop moving. I mean, then they're just stairs, right? I think that's like a Mitch Hedberg joke or something. I think Star King has been good about not doing anything too spoilery. I don't think he's and just talking about the fact that we're heading towards fighting Buck isn't spoilery. Just reminded me to put out a reminder generally to everyone. I didn't mean to target him directly, but just careful with all that. Everyone's been super chill about that throughout all of these streams and everything. Much appreciated by me and probably anyone watching. I'm one of the Yang siblings, the bald one. I don't think it's fair that I have to be the bald one. I still have lots of hair. It's just thinning. When I was a kid, I used to have long and luxurious hair. Now that my hair is thinning, my siblings make fun of me. Even diligent Yang makes fun of me, and he's fat and lazy. If I could choose my name, I'd call myself Nice Yang, because I like to help people out, and don't like seeing people get hurt. How about your birth name? What were you born being called? Maybe you don't need a nickname. Maybe it's because of how much it hurts when people call me bald. Anyways, thanks for taking the time to listen to me complain. Nobody ever listens to me. Now that we're friends, why don't you check out some of the top secret stuff I've been working on? I only have level 2 clearance, but my passcode is 65496. 65496. 65496. 654. Hijack in the comments for that one. Seems like a good place to use it. Yeah, doesn't it... Hunter says I was very bad. Well, try harder next year. I believe that you'll bring it around. I got faith. What the shit is with this guy climbing out of the ground? It's a very peculiar little thing he's got going on. Ooh, let's see what everyone has to steal. Number 1 mascot, Robo-chan and Yes Man. His costume. It's Jiro, the beloved corporate mascot of Tetsuya Kawaii. 100% plush polycotton. Dry clean only. Ooh, a strawberry bomb blows up the room with sweet goodness. Agility, part of the fruity set, and the Yes Man. There's nothing to steal from the Yes Man. Let's steal the costume off this guy. Let's see what that does. I'm curious to see what that might open up. And you can shake down Robo-chan. Try and gain a little bit from there too. One day the escalators will work, the next day they'll just stand still. Then one day they just choose to be stairs. Strawberry bomb on the first attempt. Dope. Not quite what I expected. Gross. What the shit did this thing turn into? Oh yeah, I forgot that I have the ability to attack everyone. He's still just number 1 mascot. That didn't change at all. Let's just do a nice attack for all. And a nice star shine punch to Robo-chan. Good work, everyone. Everyone's coming together here. Boom! Suck on that, Robo-chan. That Yes Man is causing some real issues here. Should probably high-five Lars back into a healthy state here before he gets totally wrecked. You can probably just kill him with a regular attack. You guys can both just do attacks, and if need be, one can go for the Yes Man. Perfect. That's how I wanted that to pan out. Suck on that. It's been a while since I feel like we've properly countered someone and taken them down that way. I almost forgot that was... I just kind of go through the motions of the undulating counter-strike with Lars, and it like hasn't come up that often because we were in school all that time, did a boss fight where no one was really attacking him all that directly. I sometimes forget there's a small time delay, and I suddenly saw a bunch of numbers before... Wait. Because of the way the chat delay comes in, had I typed in the numbers into the chat before you guys had even seen that come up in the stream at all? God, that's such a... The delay is something like 15 or 20 seconds. I know it's bad, but that's like super bad. I never saw the mascot out of the suit. Yeah, I don't know why it is the disgusting thing that it is. I don't know what's up with that. I don't know why that happened. I'm gonna go back down to 87 because I want to make use of my new access that I have here. What? Maybe I have to enter that somewhere to actually receive that access. I have to take that code somewhere to gain it because I can't do it just yet, apparently. Chat time! Again. I know we're supposed to be in a serious situation, but I can't help but feel a little excited. Tetsuya Kawaii makes some of the most adorable figurines. I didn't think a Moon Warrior would be interested in stuff like that. Well, I've only been on Earth for a little while, but it's not like I was fighting Shadow Warriors all the time. I started watching the Saturday morning cartoon show, and well, I got kind of addicted. Really? I love that show. I've got a shelf dedicated to Tetsuya Kawaii collectibles. I've even got the 88 Summer Olympics Special Edition Giro. Still mint in a box. Whoa, Uncle Kid, isn't that a children's show? Shut up, Punch. I'll have you know it's one of the longest running shows in Japan. Although it has an aesthetic that appeals to children, the underlying themes can still be enjoyed by adults. And don't get me started on the deep, rich lore that is developed over the decades of storytelling. You tell him, Lars. Alright, sure, whatever. I'm just saying. You're supposed to be a grown man. And I'm just saying that timeless storytelling transcends all ages. Oh, Lars, you're so cool. This relationship seems much healthier than the time he was banging that dragon. What kind of bizarre world did I walk into? It's normal, Punch. You're just being judgmental. That's what I think of that. The knockoff brand of Hello Kitty. It's pretty much what's going on here. It was like a message down from the future when I entered the numbers. Kind of like that, isn't it? You have the level 3 security code, but not the level 3 access card. The codes and cards are separate. Oh, so I have a level 1 card and a level 2 code is what I have right now, I think. Anyway, if I remember there are 2 secret puzzles, I won't say how to do them or where they are. Just know that I know the answer. So if I get stuck on some potential puzzle that comes along, I know where to turn. Level 2 pass. Now I have the pass and the code. And also, what in God's green earth is this little bean alien that is growing here? I don't know. I don't know how I'm supposed to respond to whatever the hell was going on there. Now we can go... Wait, no, not 86. Now we can go to 87. Lars, pull the donkey. Oh, I don't actually have to type in the code at all. Alright, I wrote it down just in case. Didn't really seem like the sort of thing the game would require. Please input... Oh, there we go. I'm going to try to not look. It was like 6... 9... No, it wasn't 9. 6, 4... 5... 9... 6? Was that not it? Damn it, I thought I could remember. 6, 5, 4, 9, 6. Ah, I was so close. I had the 2 numbers switched. Usually by nature of like writing something like that down, it helps cement it a little bit more. So I thought maybe I had just kind of by typing it remembered it. Powering down. Power system, not pouring down, powering down. Filled with confidence. The next encounter will give double imagination. Oh, there's also something else. I thought that was all I was going to get. The Van de Graaff generator. What in the hell do you think that's going to be? Maybe it'll be worth changing out weapons finally. Touching this makes your hair stand up. Normal attack recharges 20% MP. That's so cool. That's such a cool thing. I want to see what kind of loss you would take off the moon crystal there. Ooh. Yeah. 20%. 20% though is like crazy hefty. Giving that to like Helga or Andrew or someone would be really great. I don't think anyone I have right now would be able to make great use of it, but I'll keep that one in mind because it seems like a really cool, useful item overall. I have done this one already. Oh, okay. Let's go back to the tube guys. I had it in my mind. I was like, I can probably... I don't remember what floor it was on. I can probably do something here. I tried to shake it, and I was like, bah, I don't know which of these would make sense. You could ram it. What does the bear do? He checks for boxes. Mirror dude. The hit me thing wouldn't make sense. Oh, whoops, I accidentally initiated a battle. Ah, screw this. I hate fighting those things. Goon. Startle. I don't remember what this guy does. He just... Yeah, that's not what I wanted. Fire. Oh, right. The mirror thing is a totally separate thing he has. He also has this. Ooh. You made it flee. Okay, maybe they're gonna gather up somewhere else then. I'm sending them all to somewhere in particular. Interesting. Oh, so you wouldn't do damage with the generator. I thought maybe you would do like a real shitty base attack. Like it would hardly even be worth it how little damage it would do. So it's 0 damage, just heals you. That makes sense because when you had that helping hands thing, that didn't attack plus heal people. It was only a healing people. So it makes sense that that's how it would work. Yeah, that someone like Andrew or whatever would be great for that. Hey, Augustine Sosa, thanks for subscribing. No idea if they subscribed totally independently from the stream or haven't seen them in the chat. They might have subscribed off a totally unrelated video, which would be kind of funny. And is probably more likely overall, honestly. Ooh, okay. I guess if I would have came to this room, I would have maybe been like, I bet you there's a way to bring everyone in here, but cool. Now I kind of know what we're working towards there. I assume I can't walk through any of these doors. And level 2. I got level 2. I got it. I can do it. Oh, I'm so hungry. What was it that guy needed? He was saying that he had like the level 3 access, but he wanted something before he was willing to share that info or give that up or whatever. Might need to circle back to that one. I don't remember exactly what that guy was looking for. Me too. It feels like we've been in here forever. Come on, man. It's been like 20 minutes. We're just developing this relationship further and further. I could really go for some ramen right about now. I think I'm going to make some homemade ramen. Probably not tonight, but like maybe on Sunday or something. Ooh, I got myself all excited about it the other day, and it's like gonna happen. Oh my god, you like ramen too? Of course, ramen's the best. I love miso. It's best with an egg in it. I'm gonna get hungry now too talking about this. You're the perfect woman. What's that? I'm sorry, I meant to just think that. Think what? We should probably get some ramen later. That sounds great. There you go, Lars. That's the sort of approach you should be taking. A little more downplayed, a little more subtle. Hey, the guy that there's a million billion statues of. Who would have thought that it only took level 2 access to get a face-to-face with this guy? You could have scared that one. They all gather in a bigger tube higher up. Oh. I thought that I was just trying to get them all into that one room together. I'm going to try and get them all in the one room together first and see if anything happens, and then maybe I think about stretching them further along. I'm just going to put them on a timeout. Lydia Rosa, timeout. If you continue just saying dumb shit like that, then you're probably just going to get blocked. How about that? Oh, it's a child. Well, a flower, but sure, whatever. You aren't supposed to be here, little boy. It's dangerous. There's a monster living on the roof, you know. I didn't want him to be here, but it's out of my control. I certainly didn't invite him. I had to send everyone home. Well, everyone except the Yang siblings. They don't listen to me. Nobody listens to me, except for all the other people who listened when you sent them home, apparently. I just want to make toys for children like you. That's what Tetsuya Kawaii used to be about. I even developed our biolab so that I could make new adorable creatures that everyone could love. You fucking made Jonathan the evil super bear. Presumably. I think this is your fault. You did that. That didn't work out right. Now research and development are doing all sorts of stuff without my permission. I guess the board doesn't trust my judgment. It's nice to see a child again. I'm surrounded by a bunch of stuffy adults. When I was a kid, I used to imagine wonderful new friends, and I would draw them. And it was like they were real. Now kids everywhere get to play with my friends, too. I guess things aren't so bad for me. Thanks again for listening. Here's a little something. A level 3 pass. What a weird thing to give out to a kid. Why don't you just go run wild in our crazy biolabs or R&D, completely unmanned, completely free roaming. The security disappeared as well. You can stick your fingers in as many sockets as you want and operate as much heavy machinery as you can get your hands on. Not a problem. It's the Pringles guy. Doesn't the Pringles guy have a mustache? You should use that to find a way out of the building. It's on lockdown now because of the monster. I'd give you a level 4 pass, but the board won't give me one. You should still be able to find your way around well enough with that one. Thanks again for listening. Thanks for hooking me up with a pass there, boy. I'm gonna root around your office a little bit more to see if there's anything worth taking. Doesn't really seem like it. Snap out of it. I wish I could just play around without you, without worry, but I'm not a child anymore. I'm an adult. I have lots of stuff to worry about. Nah. Forget it. Put it in the past. Don't worry your pretty shiny head about anything. It'll all work out just fine. Should probably heal up a little bit rather than waiting to do it in battle at some point. The fact that Buck is a monster is his fault. Potentially. I could see the argument. What's this one? Ah, right. That's where all that, the test tubes were being stored. We have what it takes to access level 3 shit now, I think. I think we had the code. Oh. No, we know where to get the code. We don't have the code. What are all these eggs? What's up with the pile of eggs there? We gotta go talk to Handsome Yang again. Who was on 88? I gotta refresh myself what it was he was looking for here. The handsome one. I'm working on top secret. Why? I forgot my passcode. I got level 3 access to. Is there? I don't think there's anything we're supposed to like get for him. Yeah, he like doesn't have it. Makira is innocent. Buck became a monster because of something separate that I won't get into. Well, yeah, it's probably gonna be more revealed later. But yeah, I think we were talking about indirect. We're assuming he didn't turn Buck into a monster, but it seems like he set a few things into motion. Like the fact that Jonathan was a living creature could be seen as his fault, but then the fact that Jonathan was an evil, twisted demon thing was like the masses' fault. And there's a lot of layers of fault going on here, you know? Handsome Yang won't give the code no matter what. Garbage in the recycling bin looks pretty flammable. Oh, that was up on 88, wasn't it? Damn it. 87. Glad there's not more floors than this. I already am having weird troubles keeping track of things. I wouldn't have thought to start a dumpster fire, like a bin fire in the middle of all this. We'll give that a quick try though. Ooh, it's gonna set some sprinklers off, right? Then what about this? I can't actually investigate the sprinkler. Uh-huh. But now the water bin. Come on, fire alarm, do your job. Maybe I gotta leave. Maybe I just gotta leave and come back. The fire hasn't really gotten out of control. One nasty cough there, wizard. I'm trying to think of the different abilities these guys have, and none of them seem particularly useful at the moment. Maybe you just want to shake the water out of the cooler. That felt unlikely. Can you pick up this? Aha! There we go. It's been a while since we had to like drag something around. I feel like the last time we had to do it was on that weird bloody island where there was like ribs and everything, and I had to drag those skulls around on top of the steam vents. There. We just gotta shut everything down. There we go. Filled with sparkles. And a wave cannon. Oh shit. Is this gonna be what I replace the grape shot cannon with? Prototype gun that operates using physics and stuff. Normal attacks hit all enemies. Oh shit, it took such a huge leap up in attack power. Dope. Man, I've been wanting to upgrade from the grape shot cannon for a while. Like, and I had known for a while that I was on the cusp of like, yeah, pretty soon here, I'm gonna need to replace that because its normal attack just wasn't that strong, you know? Why does this look different? Why is it like purple? Ah, it's just a regular fountain. You can't actually heal at it. Just a decorative, regular, non-magical, non-helpful fountain. How stupid is that, hey? I'm gonna let the next encounter take place. Oh, vending machines just take part in these open battles all of a sudden now. I'm immediately gonna use the attack everyone thing, so I just want to see what goes on there. We already have the strawberry bombs, not worth it. That guy, right, he has nothing to steal. Yeah, we're fine. Rough everyone up there, Punch. Do your shit. Nice hefty looking bash there. Oh yeah. What the shit? Does it do like a physical and magical attack or something? No. The first thing was the roughhouse. There was a roughhouse and then the wave cannon. Huh. For half a second there, I thought somehow that was both a part of the wave attack cannon. And I was like, this is the most powerful thing in the game. This is unstoppable. Why would they even give me something this powerful? Like, it's way overpowered. It's way too strong. Like, seems unfair. I get ya. I follow. I get where the confusion came from. Whew. That was real exciting for a moment there. He looks so tired. Oh, goddamn. Ooh, reflected it. Well done, buddy. That, would have been devastating, I presume. Alright, everyone just throw down attacks. It'll be fine. I gotta blow my nose like crazy. I gotta stop touching my face here. So I'm probably gonna put this on a quick pause in just a moment. Yeah, sure. Here's as good a time as any. So I'm gonna step out for 2 seconds. Gotta blow my nose. Probably get some water. Because I've been drinking nothing but coffee, and that doesn't do much to, you know, stop you from getting thirsty. It's not a very thirst-quenching beverage, is it? I'm gonna take a quick look at what you guys are saying in the chat before I disappear. Cauldron mug is missing. No, that was a cool mug. I hope you find that again. Brian, up top. I missed that before. I don't think Jonathan was made by Tetsuyu. It's more of a scenario parody. Isn't... Oh, yeah, you're right. Jiru or whatever, that frog is the mascot at this company. Jonathan was the mascot of some thing that Jimmy watched. I don't remember exactly what it was called or whatever. Weird when I look at this that how the chat is being displayed on this. There's like, I'm pretty sure when you integrate YouTube chat in my streaming software, it usually does a thing where it like integrates it more smoothly, that it doesn't look like just such an ugly white box, but I don't know, whatever. You now have something that can kill Grimclaw even faster, even though you probably never will. So little faith, but really I have not proved myself very capable in regards to that fight. That has gone poorly over and over and over again. Never got that chest. Wish I had now. Yeah, that one was really, really good. That item is super sweet to have. There's a mini puzzle you can do to fix it. To fix what? I'll come back to it in a minute. I should stop trying to give hints. Yeah, all that coughing, you're gonna get gonna have to take a lozenge or something. Not gonna be able to speak tomorrow. Oh, Sanrio is the Hello Kitty company. I get you. I gotcha. All right, I'll be back very shortly. I was struggling to put up this sign that I was attempting to throw up there. There, now I'm good. Oh wait, I'm back at it. Brian says you can fix the fountain. Cool. I would not have guessed that. Am I still on the same floor as that? What do you think? What is it missing? Oh, is it frozen? Is that's not what's going on, is it? Let me try and heat it up or something. Nah, not the case, hey? I can't imagine any of these other guys would be of any specific help. Let's move on ahead then. Chat time again. Hey, Paul, how's it going? Is that the horse from Horsing Around? It is, in fact. Man, I just realized I haven't watched the new season of BoJack yet. Netflix made it very difficult. They put out a new season of Ozark, and then on the same day, put out a new season of BoJack and American Vandal, and the Norm Macdonald Has a Show debut. All three of those are on the same day. So I haven't gotten around to the new BoJack season yet. There's too much shit to watch, and I haven't had a ton of time for watching. You can burn the fountain. I was trying to burn the fountain. Oh, okay. Oh, so this goes back more into how they were joking or talking about how the AC was broken in the building. That makes sense, actually. Makes sense now more why they had that discussion. It was a little bit of a hint. I should have read into it a little bit further. Everyone, I can feel a malevolent presence beyond this door. Must be Buck. Hitomi, be careful. My nephew can really pack a punch. Lars, I know he's your nephew, but if he comes at you with harmful intent, I won't hesitate. Hitomi. I don't think this will be Buck. I'd be surprised if this was the Buck fight so soon. But I'm going to throw up a quick save first, just in case. I'm going to back our shit up there a little bit. Oh, God, it is the Buck fight. Well, perhaps I should have explored around a little bit more before coming up here. Oh, don't forget Iron Fist came out recently too. Yeah, and I just saw Iron Fist Season 1 this summer. I finally decided to give it a try. I liked it more than a lot of people did. I can understand some of the complaints. I thought it was not bad. The Season 2 looks dope. It looks like anything that was wrong with the first season they fixed. And Daredevil Season 3 looks like it might be the best season of the Marvel Netflix shows ever made. That looks so incredible. I can't wait. So I gotta watch that. They gotta stop pumping out so much shit that I want to watch. Look at you scrawny little puke. Am I supposed to be impressed? I guess you're gonna defeat me and then the pulsating mass, huh? That's not gonna happen. You think the pulsating mass is evil? Sure, maybe. The way I see it, it's just power. And when I felt that power trying to wrap itself around my brain, I didn't just roll over like you. I wrestled it to the ground. I harnessed it. I befriended it. I cherished it. It became a part of me. When it speaks, I listen. Shut up! You really pissed me off, Jimmy. Everyone treats you like you're special, but you're not even strong enough to protect yourself. I'm gonna prove it. Right now. Shit! I wasn't expecting this fight to happen so suddenly. Fuck, he looks cool. Look at those ripped knees. The tattered cuffs of the pants. Such a cool look you've harnessed for yourself, Buck. You look cool as shit, don't you? How wonderful. Okay, I probably have to think through what I want to do with this fight a little bit. So I'm not going to rampage right away. I think I'm willing to sacrifice a little bit of health there. You can magic bomb and punch. I want you to call your shot. Oh, right. I was trying to set it up in a way that I did like a really powerful... I wanted to do the thing where I set up a really powerful thing with called shot and then use rampage, but I was totally confusing that. I was thinking of how Andrew would do his weakness thing. Damn it. I don't say this often, Graeme, but you should have more subscribers. Thanks, Paul. Thank you. Thank you, boy. Thank you, son. Thank you, dearie. Good thing Buck doesn't have Spanish parents or else he'd be getting the sandal right now. I'm totally, I don't know what that means. Is it like getting the belt? You spank someone with a sandal or something? Oh, no. Don't do this. My computer's attempting to run an update. Pick a date fucking a week from now. How about that? That's like the first time ever that Windows 10 has ever done that bullshit to me. That was a thing that like other Windows 7 did all the time. I've never had Windows 7 be like, can we please update now? I don't care if you're clearly in the middle of something. And then we'll mag combo him. I don't like this Buck. Yeah, he's not as good as the normal version of Buck, that's for sure. He's not quite as nice, I would say. He's seems like a little bit of a jerk, if I'm being honest. Seems like not a super nice guy. He'll work on protecting Lars, I think. He's probably about to take a bit of a beat down. I should pay closer attention to the sort of shit that pushes you around while mocking you. I feel like I gotta pay close attention and make sure that Buck isn't gonna bust out some crazy combos and shit that I'm not ready for. Buck looks like a character from The World Ends With You. I don't know if I'm familiar with that particular property. Buck's more like a mega tough guy. Another blue wrench person. You guys can have that shared connection there. I'll be able to use mag attack next time, so I guess I'll do that. Yo, I see you're streaming. Would you like to update? Oh, yeah. Seems like a perfect time. Seems like exactly the right time to do that. Thank you so much for realizing that I have, like, 4 pieces of software open and I'm, like, actively doing things and using the computer. Now would be a perfect time to update. Thank you. Thank you for not waiting until, like, 3 in the morning when nothing's running and happening. Like, why does it not monitor that sort of activity? Come on. You're gonna counter stance, and I'm gonna get... I'm gonna get her to use an ants on the log on Mars. I think that'll be the best option for now. He writhes and pulses. I feel like he's getting ready for something big. Ah, shit. I was gonna use the goon, or no. I was gonna use the squawking thing to startle, but I am guessing that's not gonna be an option right now. Let's just work on using some heavy-duty attacks. Shit. What's he about to do? He's about to do something big, and I'm, like, not going to be ready for it. Goes on a rampage. Oh, is that all it was? Okay. That was nowhere near as devastating as I thought it would be. That was sketch. That was pretty intense, but I very much expected worse. Now we can focus on doing some counter-stancing, though. That's fine. That's fine. Kind of burning through my MP on Punch pretty heavily. Maybe I should... He takes flight. Ah, shit. Maybe I should have given Punch that thing that lets him recharge his MP, you know? And then he can just focus on doing this little rotation I've set up for him. Oh, man. Buck doesn't use magic. He's all fists. I kind of had started to get the sense that was the case. I thought maybe he would have a stronger thing down the line that he would bust out that would be magic, but yeah, it really seems like he's committing to the physical only. So there we go. When you're Spanish, you either get the belt or the sandal, and trust me, you should fear the power of both. Jesus. I mean, you can watch Pixie later, right? Just put that one in the pocket for later. You can go do you. I forget what the limits are when something takes flight. I feel like you can't use physical attacks. Maybe. I'm not 100% totally certain on that. I want to try and keep Buck alive here. Let's try and use a physical attack just to see. Oh shit, I just called his next attack. Let's not attack with him then until Buck has landed then. I feel like physical doesn't work when someone's flying, right? That feels correct. I'm a little concerned. He evades it. He screeches. Everyone's startled. Ah, shit. Yeah, okay. Flying things are immune to physical but completely vulnerable to magic. That's what I thought. He'll land soon. Probably land devastatingly. They'll probably come crash landing some crazy shit. I'm gonna go back to the flower. Maybe I'd be the pumpkin for a little bit. I don't know. I'll mess around with it. I'll try some different shit. I just know that the pumpkin has good magic attacks, so might as well. Supercharge magical powers for 5 turns. I think I will. We'll do a quick mana burn. And use Ghost Fire. Yeah. Yep, that seems good enough to me. And we can use our dope, whatever it's called, attack. Ah, shit, he lost his called shot. That's annoying. He has no magic attacks. I think I'm just gonna get him to dedicate a turn to recharging a bit of MP then. I think that probably makes the most sense. Okay, not as strong as I thought it was gonna be. Still a little sketchy. Still not a big fan of that. 2 turns before I can switch out. Hey, I would love to switch to the flower right now. Seems like it would be a good option. Wait. It's so expensive to use this one. I thought I had another magic attack. I guess not. Ah, shit. You should just dedicate to recovering some MP as well then. You're gonna need it. Damn. Come on, Buck. I need you to land. I need you to land in a way that isn't gonna fuck me up super hard. Yeah, see, when it says he writhes and pulses like that, I kind of assume This is going to be such poor timing. Because I would have to spend this turn undulating Lars, and he wouldn't be able to put up a counter. So, instead, I'm kind of going to gamble on that. Just a little bit. You can guard, and you also counter stance. Hopefully. I know Thermal Bomb is magic, but it costs way, way too much MP to bust out that move. With negative energy, that must have been magic. He used a magic move. Damn him. I wasn't prepared for that. Uncool, Buck. You weren't supposed to do any of that. Let's see. You're blowing my mind. He can't counter flying things. Well, I'm thinking that wasn't a physical attack. It was a magic attack, yeah. Damn it. I don't know if those are like necessarily spoilers. They're just like little battle hints. He's not like discussing end results of any of this. I feel like it falls within No! I'm a fucking idiot. I turned into the bird? I didn't mean to do that. Fuck, whatever. Alright, I'll try and startle him instead then. Shit. I didn't realize I fucked that up so hard. Alright, fine. You can just sleep it off, I guess. Shit. I really fucked that one up, didn't I? Yeah, you just heal up. I can't believe I did that. Shit. I'm hoping that didn't screw me over too badly. I'm hoping I can recover from such a stupid mistake. Yeah, you're gonna want a high five, I think. I might as well use the thermal bomb this time, I think. Man, you just keep counter-stancing. Things are gonna get sketchy here. What is Buck gonna bust out? I'm expecting him to bust out something pretty intense. He evaded. God damn it. Still a turn away. Well, let's interrupt him once more just to kind of have that set up for us. Alarm clock. We need to bring Hitomi back. Might as well do it while we have him interrupted for a second there. Okay, Jimmy, select the correct thing this time. Kind of came together there. Kind of worked out. Pretty massive fuck up overall, though. You should also throw down a first aid, maybe, because he's startled for a turn anyways. Okay, yeah, we can go back to our physical attacks. We'll be fine. Oh, yeah, that was last turn that I interrupted him. Whatever. It's fine. I got fucking lucky there, I think. I think I'm real lucky that everyone's holding it in. Oh, God, I didn't realize I had blasted through so much MP so quickly there. Okay. I'm really hoping that we can take him down somewhat quickly right now, because I don't want him to take flight again. That was very difficult. Made things a lot harder. He grits his teeth and his body shakes in pain. Fuck, is he about to like cross over into the next stage or something? God damn it. I didn't get to use Jimmy's shit there. Recover. And crush. You'll counter stance. No, he will still target Lars. He will definitely still target Lars. Yeah, just use crush, I guess. Shit. Would have been real nice to counter that one. Heartbroken. That's what he had used. He used Heartbroken against me. Jimmy's got to keep healing. I think I got to stay committed to that for now, at least. Punch. Call shot again. This is tense. I feel like it's going well, but it's feeling a little tense right now. God damn it. The Heartbroken again. Are they just feeling bad because they're fighting a member of their family? Is that why they're having so much trouble here? I think that would like make sense. I have to assume that's what's going on. But it's really making this fight difficult. I wish you guys would just beat the shit out of your brother / nephew. It's fine. I approve. I give you permission to do just that. Don't you worry about it. Fuck. It's really making that last stretch of this battle tough. Okay, good work, guys. That was looking good. I gotta bust out a rampage here. It's been too long. Come on, team. Go all out here. Use your rampage. He's writhing and pulsing again. Don't get heartbroken. Oh, good. Okay. Dished out an attack. No heartbreak. What causes the heartbreak? If I recall correctly, heartbroken is basically startled but not blocked by alert. Right. But it was something he was casting? It wasn't something that was just naturally taking place? I want to draw fan art of Buck, but I don't want him to look weird. Nah, draw a super weird Buck. Draw a way out there weird Buck. Let's see. Counter. I'm running out of MP kind of across the board here, guys. Everyone's gonna have to try and like make these next few attacks really count. Ooh, good counter, good counter. It sucks that you got taken down, but that was like exactly what we needed. I think we can pull this off. I think we can make it happen. Everyone go ham here. Everyone do everything you can. See if we can fucking take him down in this turn. He's heartbroken. No! Damn it. Damn it, damn it, damn it, damn it, damn it, damn it. I really needed that to come together. Shit. Come on, he's got so little health. Make it count, make it count, make it count, make it count. For fuck's sakes. I'm really trying to, like, not have to spend a bunch of items and everything, and I'm just trying to do some, like, nice finishing moves here. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. He lowers his defenses and begins to something or other. Oh, okay. I probably should have revived Lars, because I think he loses out on this experience, actually. But he had just leveled up not that long ago. Oh, suck it, Buck. Oh, man. It's been a while. It's been a while since we beat a boss on the first try. God damn. There's no such thing as bad fan art. Looks at Undertale. Well. God damn, it's time. Jimmy, it's time to give up. You have no chance. You never had a chance. I said shut up. He's having these, like, internal struggles. I don't think you're stronger than me. I went easy on you because you're my little brother. Next time will be different. So you better get stronger. Way stronger. Ah, shit. That isn't the end of it, hey? You better not make Mom cry. I thought maybe that was going to be it. I thought maybe that was going to be the last of our fights with... Hey, this is the first time we've got to see Hitomi walking around. Her sprite looks really cool, actually. Well, I don't know what's up with Buck, but he seems even angrier than usual. You think? You think there's maybe not a little something more going on than just a little bit of teenage angst? Your brother is very strong, Jimmy. You should be proud. I don't know. Anyway, me and Hitomi have been talking things over, and we've decided we're going to get married. Oh, you work fast, Uncle Kid. It's just we have so much in common. I never thought I'd meet a woman of my dreams, but here she is. Hitomi, you're strong, smart, and the most beautiful girl in the galaxy. I love how you love video games, anime, and collectibles. I feel like I can spend the rest of my life with you. Oh, Lars. So anyway, that's why Hitomi and I are in love. Now we're going to go get married and live on the moon. He's just taking a ladder to the moon. What? Where did you pull that out of? Why? That was the most amazing thing that's ever happened. I can't. I'm not going to get over that. What the hell, man? Oh. Well, Jimbo, I guess this is goodbye. I know you want me to stay, and part of me wants to stay too, but this is the first time I've had an opportunity like this, and I know I should take it. Goodbye, Jimmy. I wish you great fortune on your adventure. Always remember the saying of my people. Fighting, love, power. Great. translated perfectly, didn't it? Bye, Jimbo. Bye, Lars. Thanks for always being my friend. My genuine pleasure, buddy. You will be missed. Dang. You've got a weird family, kid. Buck? Are you done yet? Who could that have been? What? What do you mean? Was Helga just waiting for someone to come take care of that situation? Or was she like planning to come deal with it herself and just got there a bit too late, maybe? I guess Buck left again. That boy, he's been a real handful ever since he turned into a monster. Well, monster or not, he's still your brother, so he needs to treat you better. The next time we see him, I'll make sure to give him a talking to. Anyway, it's good to see you, honey. And I see that Mr. Tanaka is here as well. Whoa, Mama Kid, looking good. Always looking good. Mr. Tanaka, I'm a married woman. Speaking of your father, is he okay? The last time I saw him, he was jumping off of a very tall place despite having severe allergy to heights. Don't worry about it, Mama Kid. Papa Kid is being a total square back in Shinryu. Oh, that sounds like my honey bear. Well, let's get back and give him a little visit then. There's an elevator in that room that will take us back to the lobby. I feel like there was more to be explored in this little section here. So we'll... Oh, wait, did we get to heal? Nice. We'll look around a little bit more before we duck out entirely. I gotta see what I could maybe give Helga instead. I don't know if she's carrying the optimum stuff right now. Definitely not. Coin, purse, and unless this has anything special, nah, pretty damn standard. Oh wait, and souvenir t-shirt, you're probably gonna want to replace that as well. Smart uniform, smart clothes. Smart clothes are better. And she lost all her trinkets and everything. So much shit that needs to be given right now. I don't think attack is worth it. She's mostly... It's been a while since I've had her on the team. I'm pretty sure she's like just a healer mostly. Yeah, okay. So I'll make sure she has anything that can raise her magic. Nothing directly helps with that, does it? Chance to reflect magic. Sure, maybe you can hang on to that. And resist a thing. Sure. Probably give her some shit to hurt people with. Ah, haha. Sunny day. Forgot about that one. And... maybe Black Spiral, but also maybe Master Criminal. We'll give her that. Sure, why not? Oh, she's already resistant to those things. Alright, not that one then. Not a great thing to hand over. We'll just raise her defense, I guess. Sure, why not? Being a monster tends to make people a little cranky. Just a wee bit cranky. Just a bit on the grumpy side. I smell a smell, a smelly smell that smells smelly. There was this whole busted up radiator, right? Maybe that's not what this actually is, but I kind of thought that maybe that's what was going on. Can we get it cooking, make it a little hot? All right, I want to finish exploring down here because we like definitely didn't. I feel like we went to the roof a little early. There was still a level 4 thing here, wasn't there? Oh, am I totally wrong about that? Why did I think there was a level 4 access tucked away to the side there? There's like totally gonna be more to do around here though, right? There's like, we only found one of those sludge guys. I feel like we want to cruise around for that a little bit more. Oh. Alright, well, back on we go. Maybe I shouldn't have left that one I was just in so quickly. Still the tank puzzle. Yeah, that's the one I'm going in search of. What am I doing right now? In what way would that have been useful? Shit. Alright, I'm going back to the top. Wait, was that only on the floor? Yeah, back to the top. Let's try that again. There's gotta be a way to access that. Ah, there's a far door here too. Oh, this is what needs to be fixed. Probably just needs a good hard shake, right? Man, I could have taken care of this puzzle and everything and fixed the fountain and then, whoops. And then fought and Buck at like full health and everything, and I robbed myself of that. Well, none of that seems to do the trick like I thought it would. Can you just run into it or something? Hey! That is all that was needed. Perfect. Good job. Just give it a good whack. Seems like usually the goon is good for that sort of thing. Just kind of punching things, being rough with it. There we go. There. Now that we don't need it. Shit, that would have been great. That would have been great to be able to use before having that fight, but I guess it all worked out, eh? Yeah, I figured after I just kept falling through and through and through into nowhere new or special, I was like, I guess I should be leaving these bathrooms. I thought there would be something specific in the bathrooms that was worth investigating. Is it not just taking me to the floors and rooms that I would have had access to anyways? Oh, this does all seem new. Hey! Fair enough. Hey, okay, maybe they need begin convergence. Yes? Okay. In that case, this one doesn't get scared. Am I just standing in the wrong spot? Maybe each one requires a bit different of an interaction. Or, oh, maybe this is the end room. Maybe I'm trying to scare things up to here. Alright, I'll poke around a little bit more before I, like, commit fully to that. Yeah, I don't think that one had... What am I doing? I don't think that one had the little tube for this thing to run away through. Like, let me go back and take a quick look. There was clearly a pipe leaving that room. This doesn't have that. Huh. Peculiar that you're up here all of a sudden. I felt like I was sending you guys all down to some sort of different room. Alright. We'll just keep investigating, I'm sure. I don't know. I definitely took the long way. Just cruising through there. I guess all I'm doing here is looking for slimes. Oh, hello you. Filled with love and night stroll. I was just trying to talk, just wanted to talk to the lady. Ah, sure, whatever, we'll fight him. Everyone show me what you got. Nice slap there. Good on you, Helga. I just wanted to use my cool wave thing. Building up courage to explode, perhaps? Oh no, it was the robo thing that exploded before. I wonder if I should be more cautious just running around fighting things like this, but now I know I have that fountain to go back to, so I'm less concerned. Might as well do some nice simple fighting. Hey, now that Lars kind of got sent away, I feel less like it was a wasted opportunity that I let him faint during the Buck battle. It wouldn't really matter if he lost out on the experience anyways. Hey, this Yang brother is a girl. Fun fact, you can burrow through drains with the flower somehow. Ah, he's nice and spindly. In the old house I was living in before this one, there was a bunch of roots that managed to get into our drains, so it's just a thing that plants do sometimes. I'm one of the Yang siblings, the one who is a girl. I didn't get a say in my nickname. My brothers chose it for me. don't get to pick your family, so you've got to deal with these kinds of things. I'd much rather be called Smart Yang. My brothers are fairly stupid by comparison. I've been working on something top secret. I even have level 4 clearance. It's the highest clearance. You want to see it? I'm not very strong, so I wouldn't be able to stop you if you really want my code. So here you go, 37193. And you guys are just going to see a random number pop up. I think I said 93, but I'm going to type it correctly. You're going to see a random number just pop up in the chat again. Yeah, sweet. Thanks for that. I don't think I ever got my hand on the level 4 access code, though. I don't think I have that card. I don't remember entirely, but I think not. She won't give you the right code without some persuasive action? Oh, so she maybe gave me a wrong code. Oh shit, that doesn't take me back up. I just go further down. Whoops. Not what I wanted. I was like, I better run back up. So that could have been a fake code. Alright, we'll go back up. We'll go re-investigate. And I guess I'll do a quick heal while I'm at it. And a quick battle. Why not? Everyone might as well use their number 1 strongest, best abilities. Since I'm just about to recharge at the fountain anyways. Damn. Hefty damage being done there. Enables anti-theft protocol. I got hugged. Big hard hug. Probably just want to heal everyone up a little bit. I saw a dandelion grow out of a tree once, like just out of the side of the tree, just part way up or something. Man, plants are weird. They just do whatever the hell they want. Very fascinating subjects to study. Oh, hello, Misty. I saw you creeping around in the corner of the room. Guess you decided to join more directly. Oh, you have a picture of it. Yeah, cool. I want to see that. What are you up to? How's your day looking? What have you got going on? What was I... Where was this bathroom that I could access? Ah, yeah, this is what I wanted. This is where I'm trying to go. You look like you're about to get up to some shit. And I don't like it. You're free to just hang out. Just don't be a wiener. Don't go chewing on cords or any of the shit you normally do when you hang out in this room. Time to get coerced. Aggressively. Be careful, I'm fragile, you know. I'm telling you, the passcode is 37139. Not buying it? Okay, fine. There we go. 80788. Boom. Hey, Quiz Bowl, how you doing? Welcome back. Long game. Laid a lot of videos on this one. Yeah, I have like, this is like the 10th like 3-hour plus video. It's insane. I think, no, yeah, definitely it's become the longest in terms of total time taken. The longest one, longest series in terms of actual installments, West of Loathing. Longest in terms of actual time spent on the game. Definitely easily this one. How long is this game? I thought you beat it already. No, I just didn't have time to stream for a long ass time. They said the game on average is 40 hours, but I've been like putting in a lot of extra time, like exploring all the little side things and everything. So like, I wouldn't be surprised if it clocks in closer to like 50. It's a friggin' long game, which no complaints here. It's great. That just means there's more fun game to play. Isn't that right, little one? I feel like there's still gonna be several of these little creatures to find. Ooh, here we go. Here's a multiple. This is level 3. She just gave me a level 4 code, didn't she? God, do I have to go all the way back to... Did she give me a level 4 or level 3? I feel like she gave level 4. Ow, don't claw my leg, you bitch. Do you know what? No, I remember it. I don't need to go back. I might get the order of these first two wrong again. 5-4 or 4-5. It was one of those two. And then 9-6. So keep in mind I tried 5-4 first. Incorrect. Also 0-0-0 incorrect. Alright. 4-5. Maybe I'm supposed to use the newer one that I just found. Oh shit. Okay, I guess it is For some reason, I got confused and thought she'd given me a level 4 code or something. All right, we'll try what I was just given. 8. Careful down there. 8, 8. Okay, I don't know why I got all spun around on which was which and where I needed to use which one. There is also Lunar Serene. I'm guessing that's something that would be specifically useful for the... Oh, wait, no, she left. Don't have her anymore. All right, what is... Maybe she can't use it. Weapons... Where do the manuals end up? Special items? Outfits? Ah, there we go. Lunar Serene. Teaches Lunar Serene Hitomi only. That's what I thought would maybe happen. Hits all enemies for 800% damage. Physical and magical? Like it... I guess it's maybe either whatever they're weak to, or it is both. That's crazy. That's the most ridiculously strong thing possible. Oh, man. Would have been really great for her to know that before we fought Buck. Maybe. Try the cold ball Jang gave you before, maybe. Right. Oh, yeah. That was the one I tried, yeah. You know what I want on Keymailer? A feature to show what games are popular to request. They kind of have that, don't they? There's like on the front page screen, it shows like 8 to 10 games or whatever that people have been popular or largely requesting. It doesn't change out very often. It shows the same things a lot of the time. Oh, well, I guess that's one way to get access to level 4 then. I mean, I certainly haven't gone through everything at this point. I gotta wander around a little bit more here. I gotta go down to the test tube. That bottom floor test tube thing. I want to investigate that quickly. I don't think it was on the bottom floor, but it was somewhere near here, wasn't it? Maybe this is it. All right, that dweeb. So long to walk. Aren't I on the bottom floor? Right. There's no drain on this one. Yes. I'm only missing one tube creature, hey? I thought maybe there would be more. Specifically because of that one room where there was many tubes. Kind of thought that would be... Where the hell is it? Now I don't even remember. Yeah, I don't really understand how the Keymailer popularity measuring metric works. It's kind of hard to stay on top of that and like... Shit, not there either. To try and feel like you're actually fully utilizing the system. I feel like most of the time those games are either promoted posts. Yeah, some of them are, definitely some. Or Keymailer staff picks. Yeah, it'd be nice to have a better metric. I also wish there was the ability to say, like, literally stop showing me this game. That's not what I meant to do. Hey, now, quit this. Don't get up to any shenanigans over there. I don't trust you today, apparently. You really... Oh, yeah, that's what I was waiting for. Chewing on my cable. She was building up to it over time. Alright, that was probably... Oh, no. Yep. That's how you get banned from the room. Sorry, Misty. You can hang out and chill, but chewing on cables means... You're shut out. 50% of the time she comes in the room, she just starts chewing on cables. God damn it. Yeah, I wish there was a way on Keymailer. This is very much YouTuber talk, by the way. It doesn't mean much to most people. I wish you could just filter things that you have no interest in and you never want to see again. You're like, I'm never going to touch this game. Quit showing it to me. I've suggested it. I've put it in a suggestion box or whatever. Never heard back on that. Now I gotta remember. I gotta remember where the other one is. I skipped 87? Or was that one that did like a pit stop up in that bottom floor? Is that all that I was having issues with? Oh, there is one more level 4 thing that I don't have access to. But I don't know how. This is just where Buck was, right? Yeah. I wonder if I carry on further to where Helga was. I don't want to accidentally initiate the next stage of the game or whatever. Yeah, these are just the bathrooms. Okay, I gotta go back down a level or 2. I'm getting real spun around on here. I don't think I skipped 87, but we could check, we could try, we could see. This is just where this guy's chilling, yes. Please don't scare the creatures. They may look creepy, but they spook easily. I guess I could have eventually gotten that hint anyways. Ah. So much time. And this is where the tube things are. Oh my god. How much goddamn running in circles can I possibly do? So this was 90, 89. Yep, been here a few times. 88. Just came from here, right? Yep. Alright, we'll go to 87. Maybe you're right. Maybe I did skip that one. Wait, what? Okay, no, I did stop here too. What the shit? Where's the room where they were like all pooling themselves together in... Oh, I had to get to there through the bathroom access, didn't I? Oh my goddamn. I'm like half trying to look at the chat, half trying to think through this, trying to remember what's going on. My bad. I feel so sorry for everyone for like wasting such an insane amount of time wandering around like that. All right, let's go to where we're actually trying to get to here. How about that? Don't think you can never get level 4 access. Perhaps not. So I guess we'll just hit this up. By the way, can you check how many toy boxes are unopened in a given area using the bear? Yeah. I guess I just never do that very often. Whoops. Let's check it out quick though. Let's see. I have opened them all. I just never do it very often. I know that it's an option, but for some reason I've just never really bothered. Begin convergence? Yes. Oh. Well then. Should have maybe known that that's what that was building up to. There we go. Yet another bulb crossed off the list. Alright. Now we can get the hell out of here. That was a lot of time spent doing that. Let's just zinc our way down this drain here and go to where Helga had emerged from. Move on with our lives. That took excessively long. Worth it. Getting another light bulb. We're so far away from having all the light bulbs. That's got to be like 8 or 9 or something. Like, I'm crazy far off. No, don't do that. Wait, do I need to heal? Nah, I'm good. I'm alright. I feel like there's gotta be a way to get level 4 access, but I feel like we've really thoroughly explored all that, so seems like maybe not. What the hell is going on here? There's like Lars, Helga, Buck, possibly Jimmy, probably Jimmy. I would guess that that's what's going on. What's with all the gifts and the bed and everything? Is there more elevatoring to be done here? Oh wait, no. I didn't want to... I want to go back up there. Because there was clearly another way I could have gone. I want to see what that's all about. What's possibly waiting there? Maybe a little extra bit of goodies for us. Yeah, I've heard that turning on all the oh, there we go. So that's just I've opened up another potential path. Alright, I guess we do just wander out of here then. I think someone had told me that there's 25 bulbs to flick on. So I know we're quite a ways from that. Quite a long ways. Oh yeah, we can go talk to Andrew. Let him know that we have recovered Helga. We can become a family again. Ooh. I might initiate that as soon as we walk in here, but I want to remember to try and deposit some of this stuff, because I'm trying to get access to the Platinum Club. It's gonna make me really, really not want to spend money, because I'm gonna be trying to save up as much as possible this whole time. 25 is correct. Okay, immediately. Such an adorable little couple, our ma and pa, and I don't know, half-adopted brother Punch. These two. Now that I'm no longer being held captive by the passionate lips of my love bug, let's review what we've discovered. The secret knowledge is still badly damaged. I was only able to glean some information from it, and even then, I'm only seeing bits and pieces. It's hardly enough to form coherent instructions. However, I've learned two things. First, the secret knowledge is more than just a book. It's a weapon. The book itself has the power to destroy the pulsating mass. How we utilize that power, though, I'm afraid I can't say. However, the second piece of information could be a clue. We must take the book to Central Hub. It said that Central Hub is the nerve center of the entire world. The secret knowledge must be used there, somehow, to protect the world from the pulsating mass. However, we must get there before the pulsating mass. If the pulsating mass gets to Central Hub before us, then all is lost. You, the world, everything will be eradicated. Heavy. Well, sounds like we better hurry up then. Where is Central Hub anyways? Probably somewhere in the center. There's an old abandoned subway near here. We should be able to follow it to Central Hub. Whoa, Papa Kid, I've got bad news, man. You see, I haven't mentioned it, but Shinrei was my neck of the woods. I guess I like to keep a cool air of mystery around myself at all times. But before the petty thugs moved out to the sticks, we ran things around here. That subway, well, that's the first time we met it. It was just a dog back then. Oh yeah, I was kind of wondering how you guys first got mixed up with that. You remember, it appeared in my nightmares for weeks, telling me it was coming, telling me to go after the kid. Then one day, it crawled out of a hole in the ground. It scared me half to death. That's when it forced us to be its henchmen. Anyway, if that's where the pulsating mass came from, then Central Hub might already be toast. It's worrisome indeed, but we have no choice. Our only option is to proceed. Jimmy, you're gonna have to be brave a little longer. Don't worry, honey. Your father and I are gonna be right there with you. Thanks, fam. I'm glad to have you. Yeah, I think when I threw in the suggestion to Keymailer as well, I just I sent them the message on Twitter, like a Twitter message or something, because it seems like they don't handle their ticket support system very well. I like to believe that when Helga was younger, she came there and became the inspiration for Happy Smile Lady. Perhaps that was how it all came together. I don't think it's worth buying anything here right now. Let's venture on out of here. I really like to think that by the end of this, they'll take Punch as part of the family, or perhaps he'll I mean, he'll probably be like, you know, Uncle Punch in the way that he's not actually related or anything. He's kind of an adult. They probably won't, like, formally adopt him or anything. Shit, is there a way out to that island? Is that something that we could have done at some point? I'm suspicious. It seems like absolutely the answer would be yes. If anyone knows, this is I'm gonna put this out as a one-time open possibility, open to maybe just straight up being told a spoiler. If anyone knows if there's a way out there, I'm not gonna do that very often, but it's a specific thing that I don't want to waste a bunch of time on right now. If we could just as easily just, you know, move on, focus on the main story sort of thing. And perhaps they'll bond with Buck and train together as friends. Could be. The subway area you have to go through was a well-hidden secret somewhere. Pay attention to the graffiti. Oh. I thought I would just walk out here and it would be stashed around here a little bit. Let me remember. There was that platinum thing that I can't go to, the tower I just dealt with, the school, and what's some of this stuff up here? Oh, you can't even go to that and can't cross there. All right. Was not expecting all that to be so blocked off. I'll say it's not that you could go there, but can. so I wouldn't have encountered the ability to do so yet. Well hidden my ass. This is the subway right here, isn't it? Oh, it has a well-hidden secret area. I thought you were saying the subway itself was well-hidden. I follow you. I get there. I can't get there yet. I can go to the island eventually. Okay. That's good enough. That's enough info. I suppose I'll leave it at that rather than pushing the subject and potentially spoiling things from myself. Right. Forgot to re-up Andrew's gear. Raise his magic attack anyway? No, I think he's already holding the best stuff for himself. Work uniform. There you go, buddy. Magic attack. Spectacles. Right, of course. Of course he would want more spectacles. Third eye. I'll lose a bit of defense for the sake of some hefty-ass cool attacks. Thermal bomb back on cue. Get him a first aid. What is his personality? I forget. Right, his mana regeneration. Yeah, of course. Of course. You can still do the other side dungeons or the error chip mini games. Can get some good stuff there, not to mention money and experience. Yeah, I feel like there's a lot of options. Ooh. Picture moving around. All right, kid. Things have been a cakewalk up until now. But now you're in my neck of the woods. The mean streets. So just stay next to me. You've got no idea what you're up against down here. Oh my god! What the fuck? What the hell is that? It's like one of the goons turned into like a hideous pulsating blob. He's got the goon hair. Jesus. Mutant goon. Let's give him a little bit of a shakedown. Nothing to steal. Nothing to steal. Thought maybe we could give him a quick rob. We'll just do some nice standard attacks, see what we're dealing with. He's not very strong. Not very strong by himself. Although we didn't really get to see what kind of abilities he might have or anything. Hey kid, when we were fighting that thing, it made me remember something that happened a while back. Funny how little things like that will jog your memory. Little things like that. A horrible mutant goon is just a little thing. It's just one of those things, you know? Anyway, so back when we were working for the Pulsating Mass, he was getting tired of dealing with us. Called us inept, you know? Totally unfair assessment. The solution? Took some blood samples and tried to make super strong clones of us. That whole thing involved some boring science stuff, so I only half paid attention. It didn't really work, but I guess the clones are on the loose down here now. Shows what I know. Better be extra careful. You might even run into a mutant version of me. Oh, that's a cool tease. Cool tease. Nice. Very interesting. Never seen that before. The picture moving. It was pretty neat. Man, I would love to just kind of keep playing, kind of keep going along with things. But I'm just thinking of all the other stuff I have to do today. I kind of have a list of shit that I'm going to try and finish up this weekend. One of which is an animation that I need to finish this weekend, essentially, because if I put it out any later than that, it's going to be irrelevant. It's a little bit timely, so I want to go make sure I finish that. Got to go put some work in. So as much as I would love to just keep streaming this, keep putting in the time, I think I do have to set it aside for now. Unfortunately, it's probably going to be next weekend at the absolute earliest that I can come back to this. I'll try and do it sooner if I can. This animation has been a big reason of why I haven't had a lot of time to do the streaming. I've been just trying to wrap up other projects outside of regular video shit. So I think I should go put in the time for that. Get that out of the way, and then I'll be much more likely to be able to stream this more often, and hopefully we can put a bow on this game relatively soon, you know? So, unfortunately, I think that's where I'm going to have to leave it today. Thank you guys. Thank you guys for bearing with me for that insane long break. Let's not let it run that long again. Shall we try and schedule things in a little bit more consistently? Hey, you guys have a good weekend too. Thanks for tuning in. Glad it was fun. Glad you enjoyed. Hope to see more soon. You will. I promise it won't be too long of a wait. It certainly won't be a month. I'm not going to let this shit drift away for a month. Not again. All right, guys, it's been a blast. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for watching. Maybe next time I'll get the restream thing set up properly. Not sure why it failed today, but take it easy, guys. Enjoy your weekend and your week and anything else you got on.